Well, hello and welcome everybody to Game 5 of the Smite Club streaming tournament. This is actually our first semi-final game, and it's going to be between Dan, wave everybody, hi Dan, and Steve.
Hey guys.
Hi Steve. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to them and let them recap their armies really quick and give you the layout of the mission, and we're going to get started. Go ahead, turn it over to you, Steve.
Excellent. All right, guys. So mission, we are playing number 33, Priority Targets. It is your diagonal deployment where you have a priority objective. You get to shift around the objectives a little bit based on who's attacker or defender. With the diagonal deployment, I'll go through where my army is and what's going on. We've got some infiltrators over here. Oh, perfect for the center.
For our priorities, we were supposed
Yep,
to
yep.
mark them. And
We should have, and we knew where. We both knew what we were going
Correct,
for.
yeah.
So I got some infiltrators that infiltrated up here. The bulk of my army is actually deployed in the woods, kind of trying to use obscuring terrain as much as possible. Got a unit of Blade Guard here. There's a 5-man Blade Guard unit. I've got 2 units of Vecatrex Guard in here as well. Gilliman surrounded with a cast of other characters. We have Chaplain Cassius. We've got Tigurius. We have a upgraded chapter banner, the Broken Apothecary, and another unit of Vecatrex Guard. I have a 5-man Eradicator squad here. And then we're going to go run a 5-man Ancestor squad. Intercessors, excuse me. There's also another 5-man Intercessor squad back here. In Deep Strike, I paid a command point to keep a couple extra things. I've got a multi command or attack bike. I have a unit of 3 aggressors, and then I have my 3 not eradicators. What is the other one? Ancestors. No, intercessors. Jeez, there's too many eyes with the Space Marine armies. It's crazy, the names. Yep. But there are my plasma interceptors. And that's pretty much it. Dan, what'd you got?
So I've got playing Pure Craft Worlds. Again, the diagonal deployment. I can't take punches, so I have to hide. So the bulk of my army is behind the building. Then I have 1 squad over here on the side, just because there's nothing else to do with them. My list is pretty standard for me, although badly written for this tournament. I have a 10-man Reaper Brick, a 4-man Reaper Brick, 2 Wave Serpents, 7 Dire Avengers, 8 Storm Guardians, and then a 5-man Shining Spear squad, and then character support. So I have Farseer on bike, Farseer on foot, Warlock on bike, Incarn, in your brain. So doubling up on the Yanari characters. And then we're about to see who's going first.
Yep, let's do this.
4.
4. Looks like
We'll
we're
try that again. 5.
5.
Let's do it
Knock
again.
it off.
Let's use a new dice. There you go. Take that.
5. So I'm going first. I don't have a choice.
So then you would get to choose if you want to spend any of your pregame CP first.
Are you talking about for redeployment shenanigans and such?
And all that, yep.
I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going first.
Okay, and then I would choose, and I'm not going to worry about it either.
Sure.
So
looks like we're ready.
Steve.
Good luck, buddy. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a command point back, please, in the command phase. We're going to go ahead and cast a couple litanies. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put +1 to hit on, I don't know why, there's not like there's anything in range, but we're going to do it anyways. On the Eradicators, they don't get it. +1 to wound closest visible, they do. Grab the handy dandy tokens. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and use Tigurius' ability, his -1 to hit that also is done in the beginning of the battle round. We're going to put that on the Eradicators as well because they're going to be kind of my meat and potatoes unit. And that's it. Let's go ahead and start doing some movement. So since my bulk of my army is all within 12 inches of Gilliman, he gives him +1 to advances. I don't know if you know that or not for Imperium units. So we're going to do a bunch of advancing here to see what we can do.
And you're at -2 because you're in the
Correct.
forest. So you're
Correct.
-1
effectively.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and start with this Blade Guard unit. 4 plus their normal 6 would be 10, so -1 would be 9. And 9 inches would get me right on the edge of that, which is what we're looking for. Alrighty. Blade Guard's going to go ahead and advance. Whoops.
So both Vectrix guards are they're 2-2-mans?
They're only allowed to be 2-man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I guess I never wondered why I only ever saw 2-mans.
Yep, that is the only way that can be structured. Go ahead and pull them right behind the wall. We're going to have these guys just go toe in.
So are they in the building or are they still behind it?
Technically, they're going to be in the building. Okay. Just toe in.
Alrighty.
This unit's going to go ahead and advance. 5, so technically 4. That's 10. We'll get them toe on. I can put the sergeant on there. Vectrix guard. Good advance. We go ahead and have the Eradicators advance. It's technically 8 inches. Cassius. Tigurius. Let's see if we can get out there. 5, so that's going to be a total of 10, so it would be 11 minus 1 for 10. We're going to try to swing him up and around. Let's see if we can get him out there enough. Vecatrex hiding behind, so he can't be targeted unless you get them first.
Can't be targeted by shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, if you can make turn 1 charges, I'd be in trouble. Banner.
Probably not. So 10 onto those guys.
Everybody.
So I can make a turn 1 charge, but not on him.
I was like, I'm going to get Gilliman in there. Remember Gilliman's whirler trick gets my entire army within 6 inches.
Heroic.
Intervention.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I can fight whatever heroics into me.
Right. So we can use
These are
them.
the heroic rules.
We're going to declare it now, but these guys are just going to stay put so they can deploy scramblers. Midboard?
Are they wholly within your... They have to be 6 inches clear of your deployment zone.
Okay.
They are not.
Got it.
Yeah.
They have to be 6 inches out? I thought
They have to be either entirely in your deployment zone or 6 inches out of either deployment zone.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
midboard.
You got to be in like a no man's land in the middle.
Okay.
So they can scoot back and do your deployment zone, or they
Or
can...
I can just pop up just a little bit and still stay behind this corner. Because wouldn't this be the straight line? And all I have to do is be on this other edge?
Well, they have to be,
You have 6
you have to be
inches
6
from
inches
it.
from it. Yeah,
Got
so
it.
you'd have to be like
Got it.
up here,
Okay.
somewhere over here. Yeah. And you can't advance.
Yep.
So
Or I can just go ahead and sacrifice him.
because I don't know if they're going to be able to get with their movement. They're not going to be able to get 6 inches clear.
Well, this board's right here. So, I mean, they'd only have to get to here, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but this guy only has 6 inches of movement, so
Got
he's
it.
not going to be clear. Is what I'm telling you.
Got it. So that's not going to be the 6 inches that you're saying.
Yeah, so
Got
it
it.
has to be this way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we won't
So that's
worry
what I'm
about
saying.
that.
I don't know why you'd move them forward because they'll just die.
Yeah. Well, if I can't deploy, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that's the way it worked on this mission.
Yeah, it's deploy scramblers. You have to be in a deployment zone or out 6 inches outside of both deployment zones.
Yeah,
Got it.
So you
that's
have to
always
be in
that
that.
case.
You have to be in that
That's
12
not what
inch.
I'm saying. I'm saying that with this deployment, the angle, it's
Oh.
hard to tell when you're actually.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay, yeah.
That's what I'm referring to. It's this mission specifically.
Oh, yeah, because if it's flat, you just move straight.
Yep. So we won't worry about that, and we'll just go ahead and deploy in our own deployment zone, and go ahead and deploy scramblers back here. These guys will go ahead in advance. I'm going to do that a little differently. I'm sorry that I'm going back to them, but there's no reason not to. So they just basically just get another inch and just kind of pop down around this corner. There's no reason to feed you something if I don't really need to.
Fair.
I was really hoping they could just do a basic move and go ahead and grab that mid board and force at least my mid board's done. And I
Yeah,
can worry about
Eldar.
things.
You have to have movement 7 to do that, and you have to be right on the line. And
Got
then
it.
if you go your full 7 and you're on a small base like Eldar,
Sure.
then you're in midfield.
That makes more sense. Sure. Unfortunately, that's going to be movement. We're going to go ahead and move on to the second phase.
Or jump infantry. Obviously, they have 12 inch movement.
Sure. The only thing I really got to worry about is my 5++, which is cast on a 6 for Tiggy. You can go ahead and re-roll because he's cool like that. He's good. So that's going to go ahead and give me my Psychic Fortress.
Doesn't really matter for this turn.
No, it doesn't matter a ton, but
Because I don't have anything to push your armor past a 5 up.
if you got a Jinx on me, you could. So it depends on what you're gonna dedicate.
Yeah, but it applies to that too, so it'd still be a 6.
True.
So.
That's true. It's a good point.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it's more habit and just trying to.
No, it's good
used
habit
it.
to get into so you don't forget it. Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately,
I just
I have
got-
nothing that breaks line of sight. You have nothing in range of me. That is going to be my turn. At the end of my turn, I am going to score my priority. So it will be 3 points.
Yep.
An oath I'm a little concerned about, but we'll see.
Well, you won't fall back for sure.
Yep.
But
Thankfully, this building's blocking a little, so you have to come out there. We'll see.
yeah. So you're 12 CP to 10 CP. I get 1 at the start of my command phase,
I
right?
should have gone 12 to 11 back to 12 because I
Yeah.
didn't spit any.
Yeah, 12.
Got it. Got it.
And I'm up to 11 now.
Got it. I thought you said 10. Got it. You were talking about you were.
Mine was 10, is now 11.
I get what
Correct.
you're saying now.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's see what you can do, buddy.
All right, so I'll deploy, before I forget, in the movement phase, these guys are going to deploy scramblers. Whenever that happens,
Sure.
we'll just...
Yeah, I hate
deployment
remembering
zone.
that as one of those things that you can always mess up on. That's why I love throwing the token down
So
and
that's
just
my
remind
intention.
yourself,
Yep,
don't
exactly.
shoot with them. The token's down. Don't be stupid.
They don't advance, yeah.
Yep.
And then we got to see what we're going to do here. So these guys, the spears are just going to take their auto advance.
Okay. You go the 22.
Yeah, just stay behind the building.
Okay. Rup.
Yeah, and you have stuff coming out. You
I do.
can do some things if you want to.
Potentially.
Guys are still pretty blue there, Steve.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Okay.
I haven't touched them.
That's all right.
I've unfortunately on stream people couldn't tell, but they're
Oh,
just
yeah,
blue.
yeah,
They're just blue.
Painting for stream is just about like making it like bright and bold, right?
They're like contrasting.
That's why I contrasted the heck out of them with a little bit more extreme highlights.
Yeah.
So I normally with an airbrush because they do pop them.
Yeah.
They look like they're painted more than they are.
Unless, so I have better cameras. Not using them today because like, they're harder than it seems to set up. But I have a 4K camera for the top, which it supposedly will allow us to like zoom in on areas of the board. I don't know. That's where we're going next. So.
I guess around anyway. Eradicators. So let's go this way.
So Eric and I have been kicking around a lot of ideas for what to do during the tournament stream during exact moments like this where it's quiet. And so we can have the scoreboards for tables like 1 through 3. I think we're also going to, before you get on the stream table, we're going to take like 10 minutes with each player.
I thought you
And
took engage on all threats. I didn't think you took deploy scrummers.
I didn't. Oh, I did not take the screen.
Yeah,
Engage
just
on all
crossed my
fronts.
mind, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm like,
Specifically made. Thank you for reminding me because I
Sure.
specifically made that decision.
yeah.
So then they can spread out.
Totally. I get it, man. I do that all the time. Secondaries and reminding your exact secondaries you did.
That's why I like having the paper one.
Yeah, I do too, so you can see it. I want to do a laminated sheet so you can keep it out in front of you and just mark it and see it where you're going instead of flipping back and forth through the app.
Yeah.
I just think it makes more sense.
Dan has had those forever.
Yeah.
And I went over to that system too.
Sure.
It's great.
I like that system personally. I really do. Not only that, but it's in front of your opponent as well. You're not
Yeah.
just trusting them to track it properly.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, people sometimes will make malicious mistakes, but a lot of times they're just mistakes.
Yep.
And you want to both be tracking it. I like a piece of paper in front of both of you where you both can see what's going on and where you're at presently.
Agree completely.
Have you made one yet, Dan, for ninth?
I've just got paper ones. I haven't laminated them yet. So those guys aren't going to get
Well,
up
and if
quite
you
yet.
need anything laminated, let me know. I got a commercial laminator up in Flag.
Yeah, I have a laminator at the
Do you?
office.
Okay.
Just a single page, but
Sure.
it's good
It
enough.
works, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that not everyone has them, so is why I was offering.
Yeah.
The
I
amount
gotcha.
of stuff we
appreciate it.
laminate for preschool is
I
Oh,
can
I'm
only
sure
imagine.
it's bonkers, dude. Yeah.
Laminate the napkins.
right? Pretty much. All right, here comes 427 Clerk Reapers.
They're just going to move forward, and then they'll fire and fade back behind the building, probably.
Sure.
I haven't decided yet. What they do. There you go. Yeah. 2-foot characters to support. My feet are too big for me. Move. I should have taken that one.
Right? It's a little neuro for Yobute.
That's my feet, my giant feet. Yeah. Killing me. They'll just disembark to here. Your brain will move up into the building, but let's see. Gets out 3. She advances. Yeah, she'll advance.
Okay. Not a whole lot.
Well, 10 with her 8 inches of movement. But I don't know that it's worth. Whatever. Let's see what you're gonna do here. And then these guys are still in. I haven't gotten them out yet. So the skull one is now empty.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that one bit. Not one bit.
And it's your eradicators that are -1 to hit?
Yeah.
But they're around the building.
They are.
Okay. So they're going to step through and do what they do. Box that out. Four-man gets out.
So, and something that you need to be made aware of, units within 6 inches of my banner, because I actually have an upgraded banner, and I should have told you this at the time. Apologize. Actually gives all units OBSEC within 6 inches of him. So he's got a warlord trait to do so. Just to make sure you understand. I don't want you getting caught out earlier or later and going, that's not true.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I just assume that since you're Space Marines, everything you have is OBSEC, everything you have gets to ignore all the normal rules. Everything you have can only be wounded on 4s. It doesn't fail morale. It's magic. All kinds of neat stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
So just a 7-man Fire Avenger squad in here.
Sure.
Everything else is out. Farseer's here.
Okay.
Farseer and bike, Warlock and bike, your brain.
Got it.
So let's go on to Psychic Phase.
And your 4-man is still in, right? Or no?
No,
back
they're
in the
out.
corner?
Yep,
Got it.
they're out.
I just didn't see him.
Everybody's out.
Got it. Except the 7-man Dire Avengers.
Except for the 7-man Dire Avengers.
Got it.
And then the 2 units that are in Deep Strike.
Sure.
So let's go. We'll start with the Farseer.
Okay.
And I'll spend 1 for Seer Council.
Sure.
So I'm going to go down to 10.
Tiggy is going to be in.
So we're going with Executioner first.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 12.
Can't do anything about that.
Just does 1.
Okay. And then obviously that's to them.
Yep. Doom. Yeah, it's closest. Goes off with a 7.
And-
He'll use his runes for that. Goes off with a 10.
Okay. I'm actually going to try to do something about that. Well, let me see. Well, I can deny 2. So we'll
Is
go
he
ahead
the only
and
one in range? I thought he was further back.
It's close. I'm not sure.
This guy?
Yep.
With the staff?
Yep.
It's really close.
Do you
I'll
want to?
probably have to pull the buildings.
Do you just want to roll? We'll say 5-6 if it's close enough.
Well, you have 2 denies, and for sure she's not in. So you're going to use 1 here.
Sure.
So you got to beat a 10, and then the second one will be on.
Well, he can cast a third. What's his third power?
It would be Smite, and he doesn't have a target.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and try because the Warlock only has 1 power. Nope.
Yeah. Then we'll see what happens, and then if we need to measure, move the
And we
buildings.
doomed those guys, correct?
Correct. They are good.
Sorry, I forgot to do this. She's actually his tailed butt is within 6 inches of him. I actually got a 6-up shrug to that, and he shrugged it. I forgot about your thingy bobber.
Oh, I thought you were shrugging Doom. I was like, well,
No.
that's interesting. And then we'll put Effect up. Goes off with an 11.
I will try that because why not?
Yeah.
No. And that protect went on your
Shining
Spears, figured. Ouch.
And then the back Farseer guide
Okay.
goes off. No, yes, does, because my 1s are 2s.
Oh, because he's from the book. You
Children of Prophecy.
Yeah, you swapped out his
Prophecy.
Smite Fort or whatever.
No. He has Children. My Crapple trait, Children of Prophecy. My 1s are 2s for psychic tests.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ignores cover and Children of Prophecy.
I didn't realize that's what you're running.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. I always forget to and take perils on double 1s when I shouldn't. And then Fortune.
Okay.
And then he'll use his Runions to reroll that, and it goes off.
Okay.
And then
Well, they're gonna be the
card's
back
going to
row.
put reroll 1s on himself. Goes
Okay.
off. Which is reroll 1. This. And then that's it for Psychic Phase, because nothing else is in range.
Okay.
So let's shoot. We're going to shoot with the 4-man, everything into the Doom Squad.
Okay.
And they're 3 wounds apiece?
Yes, they are.
All right.
And we're going to go ahead and real quick, we are going to transhuman them.
Sure.
I don't think we have a choice. Someone spend
3
1 command
hits.
point.
Yep. You're rolling for Doom. So 2 wounds, -2, ignores cover.
Yep. So they're gonna go to a 2 up, so they're back up to 4.
Yeah, sure. Whatever their save is, they don't get cover, but
Yeah, they're naturally
storm
2 up.
shield. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 4 ups. Yep.
We're good.
And then Tempest Launcher. We roll out for a death.
Ouch.
And can I get 6 more dice?
Yeah, absolutely.
They do not have guide up. And they're T5 though, right? Or are they T4?
They're T4.
Oh, so 4 you're rolling.
Nice.
So 6
2, 4, 6.
single damage.
4 ups. Failed 4 of those. We don't like that. Oh, Jesus, dude. We just pulled 6 or 3 shrugs on that. Only took 1 wound.
Not knowing about that.
Nope.
So we'll start putting the wave serpents into them.
Okay.
So the first wave serpent, 3s. 4s because of your thing.
Yep.
Rerolling.
That was a...
So 2 at rend 3 and 3 at no rend.
Okay. So the 3 at Rend 3 are going to actually be 4 ups for their storm shields.
Okay.
1 failed of those, and then we have 3 normals. Is that what I
3
saw?
2-ups, yep.
Yep. Failed 1 of those. So we got 2 6 ups. Nope. That guy died.
Next one doing the same thing. 4 2-ups.
4 2 ups. Potentially takes 1. Takes it. He's down to 2.
Okay. So we're gonna take the 10-man and we're gonna put the Tempest Launcher into the guy with 2 wounds left.
Okay.
And then we'll put 1 shooter into him, and then the other 8 will go into that squad.
Okay.
So I need a bunch more dice. Need 6 more at least.
There you go. 2, 4, 6.
All right. So this is strength 5s into the other guys.
Okay.
3s you're rolling.
And they're guided? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Yep. Awesome.
This is the big squad.
Got it.
And then it's 3s. Moving the train.
That's a whole lot.
So that many.
I'll just use those dice if you don't mind.
Yep. -2, no cover.
Yep, so 5s.
2 damage.
Well, that ain't good. We're going to do these one at a time.
Dead guy.
Dead.
Dead
Dead.
guy. Dead guy.
Dead. Let's reroll successes.
What? You would only
He's still
reroll.
dead.
You would have only rerolled that one.
Sixes. I was rolling 5s.
Others.
I was rerolling
Yeah,
5s, yeah.
So
They're gone.
That's
Yep, they went pop.
And then the Tempest Launcher is the Doom guy.
Yep.
5 shots will reroll with random death. 8. 3s you're rolling. Guide. And 4s you're rolling for Doom. So 5 more.
5, 4 up.
4 up. Yep. Either way. Single damage.
Failed 3. We're
You
gonna
still
spend
got
a
one
command-
more. You still got one more normal shooter in him. So
Yeah, I need to do it. I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point and reroll.
okay.
Got it.
So you're
And
down
then
to 10.
6 ups, so he's taking 1.
Okay.
He's down to 1.
You're rolling 2 hits.
And what's this?
4's the last shooter. So you
Oh,
take
okay.
2 more 4 ups that are 2 damage apiece.
Got it. Got him.
And he's got 1 wound left.
Yep.
So the empty wave super don't discharge. He doesn't. So the other wave super don't discharge. He does. So he's dead. Oh wait, he has fail pains. For 2.
2. 2 6 ups. Oh, that is too close for comfort.
You've overrolled them.
What's that?
You've overrolled them so far. So if
Yeah,
it
I
happened
agree.
There, you're like, whatever.
I agree. I have overruled
And
him.
then the fire and fade. Oh, I got to pay my point for that. So I'm down to 9. And they're gonna go into the building, but not in the footprint.
Okay.
I'll move them. I think that's it for
That's
my
turn.
phase.
All right. Some good shooting.
So I get
me
nothing
off
for
bolt.
engage on fronts.
And for Oath of Moment, I didn't fall back. So
I get 1 for or 3 for priority targets. Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, I gave me your priority target. So now you get your.
you
priority.
get your suit. Yeah.
And then,
and then
for
for Oath,
oath,
you get 1 point.
you did not fall back.
Correct.
Okay.
All
And I'm just
right.
gonna move these guys while you do your thing because
Yeah.
they're a pain in the rear to move.
No, I totally get it. Let me see what I can do. First things first, I'm going to take 1 command point out. So I'm going to go ahead and help you with some bookkeeping here. We'll go to turn 2.
Sure.
Steve gained 1, back up to 11. We're going to continue to put the -1 to hit on the Eradicators. We're going to go ahead and Cassius is going to put +1 to hit on them. +1 to wound on him. Yep. Those Radicators are beefed up.
I'm just going to recap real quick here, guys. So in the first turn, Steve mostly just moved up, right, and took kind of almost center board. Dan's Reapers killed a bunch of, was that intercessors that he was shooting at?
Yeah.
5-man intercessor.
5-man intercessor,
Yeah.
and then a 2-man
Gotcha.
guard, which was the closest unit to get on that objective. I wanted him to shoot at a lot, but I didn't want to sacrifice a big unit yet.
Gotcha. And that will take us on to turn 2. Top of 2 is going to be to Steve, and you can see Steve here is beginning to move past this ruin, which blocked a lot of Dan's psychic powers and shooting in the first turn.
Excuse me.
So those buildings, I'm sorry, your vehicles will block the incarnate now, correct?
Correct. Yeah. And remember, he jumps when things die.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And I chose not to jump for the 2 things I killed.
Yep, I get why.
He'll do some wacky stuff.
You can heroic. She can heroic when she jumps now, though.
Correct.
Right? Which yeah, okay.
You can?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Because they changed the wording of how things come into reserve.
Okay.
You can now no longer take a move for any reason. Heroic interventions are not moves. I finally found this, by the way. That's why you can do it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds crummy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. She needs.
The other thing that's interesting about her, remember, too, is if she jumps and you pile into her, you are not eligible to fight her, but she's absolutely eligible to fight you. Because she wasn't a charge target?
That's not a thing in 9th edition.
It is absolutely a thing.
It is not actually. Heroic interventions you can fight on either way. They don't have to.
Not if she heroic intervenes. If I jump and you move into her, she is not an eligible target.
Interesting.
Correct. Because
That's against 9th edition rules. That's
it is not, actually. Because she didn't heroically intervene.
Sure.
So, like, if you're in a fight and you kill this wave serpent,
Sure.
and I jump to just outside of 1 inch from you,
Sure.
if you move into her,
Sure.
I can fight, and you cannot look at her as a target with any unit.
Interesting.
Yeah. You still can only fight things you declare as a charge target.
Or heroically intervene.
Or heroically intervene.
Got
if
it.
she doesn't heroically intervene,
I see what
and
you're
you
saying
move
now.
into her,
Now I see
she
what
is
you're
not an
saying.
eligible target, even though she jumped.
I get what you're saying now.
Or it jumped. He, she, whatever it is.
It. I get what you're saying.
So the shenanigans there, like if you're trying to pile into something that gets out of a wave serpent, for example, she's
Sure.
going to be closer, which means if you move, you have to go into her, which means she gets to fight.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Because she can't land within an inch of you, but she can land 1.00001 inches away from you.
Right.
Just shenanigans, that's all it is.
This is definitely shenanigans. I'm gonna pay.
So I have the CP 11 to 9 right now. 11 for you, 9 for me.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna pay a CP in the movement phase. They're gonna go ahead and guerrilla tactics.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull them out. Those guys are gonna stay. I'll put on.
So down to 10.
Yeah.
And then they can come in from standard table edges.
Yeah.
6 inches, but
Yeah.
not within 9 inches. Do they get the on your table edge? They can come in
Yes.
in engagement
So
range.
they come in from strategic reserves at that point. So
Okay.
all those same rules.
So same rules.
yeah. Yeah.
But they can't go into the middle of the board.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. They just jump on edges and hope to God that I can, get another scrambler down or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I got you.
Is really the idea. So before I forget about it, these Blade Guard, since I'm not going to shoot them, actually, no, yeah, we're going to use the Blade Guard. They're going to go ahead and deploy this in the board.
Okay.
That way that's out of the way.
They didn't advance,
No, they did not.
and they're 6 inches clear of the tape of the deployment zone.
Yeah, because the deployment zone's this way. So
Yeah,
it would come
it's
down
okay.
at an angle.
I think you're good.
Yeah, it should be.
See you guys in front.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. To try to do that.
Yeah. The deploy scramblers with the diagonal deployments is a little weird.
It really is.
Yeah.
And that's really what I've only played this mission, I think, twice now at all ninth.
I feel like it really narrows where you can go to get the middle scramble.
Correct.
Like,
It's just
middle
a 12,
scramble's
it's just
really
a 12
bizarre.
inch. Yeah, it's a 12 inch wide band right down the middle of your deployments, right? Whatever they are.
So they're on the other side. The Farseers are with them.
Correct.
So I have Defilade from this side.
Yeah, I can't see you there.
But that is it.
So I have that lane with the 4-man.
Yep.
I have this lane with
Totally.
some
So
of them.
over here is only my
nothing
only really.
behind those buildings.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So maybe we get.
You have like this basically.
Yeah.
So there. So you have I really only have the 2 lanes essentially.
Awesome. I love these jumpy stands. Another one breaks.
Yeah, just magnetize them if I was you.
I think that's a smart call. I'm going to jump him over here so I can get shooting on the Wave Serpent.
To blow 2 shields to do 1 more wound. Strong. I played Titanicus last night with Gabe.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I think between the 2 of us, and if you've never played Titanicus, it's one of the funnest games ever.
I've heard that, but I just can't find a community for it yet. Would you see if there's anything you can see with over there? Can you see those guys when they come in?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can?
The
Okay.
4-man can.
Okay. And the 4-man is within 6 inches of the farseer?
Yep.
Okay.
The base.
Not even worry about it. We're going to come over here.
It's a really fun game. It's expensive again too, and the models are incredibly difficult to build. So they're not beginner models, but they essentially have void shields, right? It's like an invul until you fail them and they pop. And all of our big stuff starts with 3+ invulns, and I think we made like 5 out of 40 3+ invulns.
Ah.
The 2 of us. It was nothing but 2s, dude. Because you can also reroll 1s for a heat point.
Yeah.
So bad. With like 3s you're rolling 1s. That's 6 2s, and your void shields are just popping all over the place.
I'm going to go ahead and hold on to them.
That game is so awesome.
Did you play Epic back in the day?
I did. Yeah, that's what got me into the 40K universe. Yeah.
Is Titanicus anything like Epic?
Only in scale, the gameplay is completely different because it's just Titans and it's comical and it's cinematic. Things blow up, and when Titans blow up, they like kill other Titans. Sometimes they kill your Titans, sometimes they kill the friendlies. It's insane what
That's
they do.
that.
They are so crazy. Like, and you root for it. You don't care if you win or lose. You just care that craziness happened. Reactors overload. They're like melting down. You overheat your guy, and then he like stumbles and falls and blows up and kills your own guys. The knights are incredible. So the knights, being the smallest thing that goes on a table in Titanicus, they're terrible because they just die as soon as they get looked at. But every once in a while, they kill something. And you're like, yeah, the knights killed something. It's so funny. The movie playing in your head is vastly entertaining, and the game took like an hour, set up to finish. So they're so fast.
Raymond wants to correct you, Dan. Titanicus is a slightly different scale from Epic.
Sure,
It is.
similar
It's
in
similar.
scale.
Yeah.
It's definitely similar.
There, buddy.
I think everybody when Titanicus came out was like, are they going to make like new plastic Epic? And so far, no.
Yeah. So the only thing we've been told by Forge World is that they are going to introduce. They're not going to introduce any alien races until the heresy is done, because it's set in the heresy.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
So
hold
it's
on to them as
loyalist
well.
and traitor Titan regions, correct?
I'm going to hold on to 3 of those units. Only brought in 1. Only the back came in that corner.
What is it?
Just the bike came in this corner.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that it's got a little bit of speed and mobility that I hopefully can do something with.
Sure.
That was silly doing that way. I should have done that.
Oh,
a
in
little bit.
primary you got 5
Yeah.
this turn.
Yeah.
Where's primary at? Oh, control 1.
Alrighty. Which one of your 2 Wave Serpents is what we see we fight?
Dire Avengers.
Okay.
No wave serpents.
Okay.
Reaper block, Incarn. these
Okay.
guys.
I misunderstood that.
Yep.
That's fine.
No, all my Wowie Stanley fights are over 200 points.
Got it. I
Or
did that a little differently, but that's fine.
They might be 200 points.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some second phase right now. Let's go ahead and first thing we're gonna do is try to get our block.
I don't
up.
get a choice in that.
Sorry,
It's my
5++.
3 most expensive units.
Yeah,
So,
I know. I just didn't know what your most expensive were truly. I know that Wave Serpents are up there these days, but
159.
so we're gonna go ahead and 5++ cast.
Sure.
So that goes off on an 8.
So I will deny with Farseer.
Yep.
Because I'm sure he moved up, right? So he'll use his runes and for 4. Denied.
Nice. Well, aren't you cool?
Well, that matters this turn. So
What's that?
that matters this turn.
Oh, it absolutely matters this turn. I probably should have re-rolled it because I had that choice. We'll go ahead and smite. Closest visible.
Sure.
Goes off on an 8, so 9.
So your brain, she needs a 9 on the dice. She did not get it.
D3. Just 1.
6 up. It's into a wave serpent, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's the closest thing.
Do you
Unfortunately.
know which one it is? Wings or
Wings, it looks like, I think. No. Yeah, it's skull.
skull?
Yep.
Okay, down to 12.
Closest is going to be that for my Eradicators as well, I think, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're in trouble here. We don't really have a choice. So that's 12 that way. Yeah, he's definitely closer. We're going to go ahead and start with the Eradicators. Eradicators are just going to try to pop that Wave Serpent real quick.
The one that's wounded?
Yep.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots. We're +1 to hit. We're +1 to wound, so 2s and 2s. Where are you going?
Yeah. None I knew about it.
No, there's not.
Or do you have a lieutenant also?
No. So rerolling.
Hits, but not wounds. Or does he allow you to reroll wounds also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. So for core units, but not characters. So.
Oh, and they're core?
They're core.
Because why wouldn't they be?
Exactly. And reroll those wounds.
So there's nothing I can do about it. So just, he's dead.
6,
Does he blow?
9, 10.
Unless you really want to roll out
No.
10d6 damage. He doesn't blow. There's nobody in that one. So
Yeah.
we're good.
I just need a vehicle for my oath.
Yeah, I got you. And they're not while we stand, we fights. So
Yeah, I know.
with the incarn in the list, I think last time we played, I didn't have the incarn, and that's why one of them was.
Sure.
So maybe that's what you're remembering.
I think that's accurate. Gilliman's going to try to put some shots into... The only thing he can shoot would be the Way Serpent, right? Can you get around
What's
that
his
corner?
range?
24.
Yeah, the Wave Serpent.
Okay.
We can't get here. Doesn't have range.
3 shots. Hitting on 2s. And strength 6, so 5s. Nada.
Nuda.
Um,
So he doesn't reroll himself because he's not core. Is that how
Correct.
that works?
Yeah, no characters reroll the ones to wound.
Okay.
So, but characters do reroll his to hits, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
'Cause
characters
core
to
and
aid
character?
characters. Yep.
Because why not? Because you're Space Marines.
Stupid.
You need extra rules.
Right.
Thank God Dark Eldar are more broken than Space Marines, huh?
Right. They're over there. They're over there. I've got limited 18-inch range. Let me see if I can do anything with it. Cassius, we'll go ahead and put a couple shots into it. Why not? On the floor. Reroll that
I gave
one.
you your priority targets for this turn, by the way.
Thank you. No wounds. Do we have 18 inches on that? Apothecary will put his pistol in there. Hits. Doesn't wound. I do not have a whole lot of shooting right now. Kind of hold it off. Fortunately, that is my turn.
Okay. How many wounds does Tigeris have?
6. 5, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got one more than a normal librarian because he's Primaris.
Okay, interesting. All right. So is that your turn?
That's my turn, unfortunately.
So I control 1, control 2, but I do not control more. You control 3 at the moment. And then I gain a command point in the top of my whatever phase.
Mhm.
Oh, yep. So 10 to 10 now?
Yep.
In CP. What am I going to do here? So, and these guys are T5, 3 wounds apiece. And then where's
T4.
Oh, these are
T4.
T4, 2
Yep.
wounds apiece. And then
The other guys, these guys are T5.
T5, okay. So that's a 5.
And they're 3 wound, 3 wound, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's another 2-man somewhere, right? A honor guard or whatever.
Yeah, Vectrex here.
That's these guys.
Yep.
That's who's protecting your character.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that and the other, all the troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have snipers coming down, so.
Get it?
But they can't shoot at you yet.
Correct.
Unless I kill those guys.
Correct.
All right, so you're on 3. Probably not going to take you out the middle one. I would like to kill Eradicators, I think. But... All right. And this is where bat list design comes into play. Let's see. You took those guys out from over there.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So in reserve still I have aggressors, my jumpy dudes, and a 5-man infiltrator squad.
Aggressors. They're going to be a pain in the rear.
It's kind of why I'm trying to hold some assets to make you think.
Yeah. No,
I think it's the play.
No, it's the right play. Yeah. Just trying to decide how in I go this turn.
Yep.
That's the only thing I don't know. Figures. So he's out already. So,
He's out from that first here.
yeah.
Got it.
I mean, I'm not going to be out for everything else. There's nothing.
Yeah, I was trying to push midboard for that reason.
Yep.
I swear, if you go unchecked with your psychic powers, you just run dominant.
Well, yeah, it just
You-
depends.
you got it.
You would think that, but I've had
Bad
games
casting
where I
games?
in Dallas. I had a game where I did 5 mortal wounds and 3 psychic phases.
Oh, wow.
So,
just
yeah.
dice betrayed you, huh?
Yeah, just
That sucks.
couldn't roll smites or aim smites or execute. Yeah,
Sure.
5 mortal wounds and 3 psychic phases. And
That's
those
pretty
dice-
bad.
That's sort of always
Keep-
been Eldar, though. If you have a bad psychic phase, you're in trouble, and they're not likely, but they do happen.
You're exactly right. No,
So-
remember, I played Eldar. I'm with you. And that's absolutely the way it went for me. Remember the games I lost by landslide? It was because I couldn't get a psychic power off.
Yeah, if you get pushed, you know you're going to be in trouble.
Dude, my stupid Yankarn broke and her hair.
That's why I magnetized her, but a bunch of her little tips are broken.
It is so hard to get her fixed because of the weight and everything else.
And is your intervention 6 inches, or is it just a normal intervention?
Units within 6 inches of him can
Get a normal
heroically intervene.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So just the 3-inch intervention.
How different is this list from your Dallas list, Dan?
Vastly different. Yeah. So this list has actually probably need to get out. So the Dallas list I took Dark Eldar just for the Venoms and to be able to do engage on all fronts essentially, and to be able to have access to Herd the Prey, which is a far better secondary than engage on all fronts. So this is being pure craft worlds, and then again I was kind of in a weird spot because I should have just run Wraith again, which is I think what I'm going to do going forward. But like the stuff I had, I was like, I couldn't really put together a list I liked, and then I just kind of went with, we'll run the Incarn, and then forgot that it takes up so many points that I now don't have the foot troops to shield my suckers. So this list looks like an Eldar list, but it's not. It has to go into the middle and fight, because in 2 turns I won't be able to guard my characters anyway, so I might as well get something out of them. So, because of plasma, plasma just pulls off.
Sure.
My
Yeah, no
Wraith
save.
or plasma and Meltas, they just
Sure.
have a nice day. So I'll just disembark like so for now. Pop forward.
Don't like that one bit.
Just to be barely on it.
Your intention is to be on it?
Yeah.
Then come forward a little bit. Oh, actually, it's not based on your base. Never mind. Just your hole.
It's my hole, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. We're playing with intent
And
anyway.
I'm not doing trig, dude. I'm not.
Right.
me too.
So your
That's-
hole is above that map, which 3
Yeah, I
inches.
play it as a
into-
shadow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's
It's
I'm not
dumb.
doing
ridiculous that people are doing that stuff.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
talk
that.
about trying to get an angle on someone and try to freaking.
Because
in my
if you do
opinion,
that, I want to see the
manipulate.
math.
Yeah, show
Then
me
you
it.
show me the math. I want
Exactly.
to see your theorems.
Oh,
If you're going to
8.9
tell me
inches.
math is why, then I want to see your theorems.
Sure.
And if you make an error in your math, you don't get.
Then you're wrong. Then you're simply wrong.
So you better print that stuff out ahead of time.
That's funny. You take pictures.
Yeah,
And
I want
every
I want
capacity.
all of it. Yeah, I want Pythagoreans printed out with sources, all of it. Because I don't have to trust your math. You have to prove it to me, even though I'm an engineer by education and I understand the math. Why we still only fight in this game? It is what it is.
It is.
Trying to be an inch away there if he needs to scooch him.
I get it. No, I get intent. You're going to charge me anyway, so it's not a
The
big deal.
bikes are going to be Ollie Downey.
Rope Shaggy. He's coming for it.
I have to. That's the poor part of this list design is that no matter what I do, I'm not going to have anything to screen my characters after your next turn. So I'm going to get this turn of screened, and after that, I'm not going to have any screens.
Sure.
So I have to get what I can out of
Mac
it.
what you can.
Correct.
Yeah.
So your rain will advance
Woo.
fast enough.
Yep, 10 inches. It's fast, girl.
Put some pressure on Tiggy, maybe. Smite him to the face.
Sure.
So these guys are just going to slide forward now. Because you can fall back and shoot, right? You have
I
a
sure can.
stratagem to do it, or
No,
you just do it
it's
for
my
free?
army. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Ultramarines do. They're +1 leadership and fall back and shoot with a -1 penalty.
I'm going to take this off because it's.
And
Gonna,
then I do have a strat where I can fall back and charge, by the way. Fall back, shoot, and charge.
yeah. I just assumed you had all that.
Just making sure there's no surprise. Gotcha.
Right.
I hate gotcha hammer.
Yeah.
How else are you supposed to win, Steve?
By playing a straight up game. Outmaneuvering and outshooting your
By
opponent.
putting as much cheese in your list as you can and then winning off of cheese. Duh.
Well,
Why do you think I'm playing Drakari next?
Jakari's so cheesy, but
They
so
are pretty
awesome.
cheesy.
I have a bunch of it painted right over there. I got a lot more in my closet.
Nice.
It's so good. Do you
It
have,
is really good.
Do you have 10 rack squads with
No.
twin lick
No.
fires? Because that's the best thing about it.
That won't be around for long. Though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. We will see.
I mean, they just got their FA cube. You're going to get another couple majors out of them, would be my guess.
I would agree. It's
So
probably
prior to
around 3
COVID,
months.
GW was super responsive, right? With like, they were doing off-schedule facts and patches and stuff
Sure.
for things that were stupidly broken. But I don't know that they're in a position to do that right now with all the other problems that they're having.
Yeah, well, because
I would agree.
supply chains are a big issue. So that's the number one. They have to do something about supply chain. So Tiggy has 3 denies.
2.
2 denies.
But he's +1, which helps. And I can
Right.
reroll.
Yeah. You reroll all of them?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, he's stupidly broken.
That's pretty
I'll
good.
reread it just to make
So
sure.
I'm gonna spend 1 in psychic phase for.
It might be he can
Council.
only reroll psychic tests, not psychic denies, but we'll read it just to make sure. Hood of Hellfire. When a psychic test is taken for this model, you can reroll the result. When a psychic test or deny which test is taken from this model, add 1, so it's not denied.
Oh, so add 1, but not rerolling.
Correct.
Okay.
But his psychic test, he can reroll them all.
Reroll them all. Yeah.
With the +1, it's probably what I should have done with that 7, just to kind of make it so it was a little bit harder for you.
I agree.
That's all right.
So we'll go. From the Farseer first. No, we'll go from the Incarn first. So he'll smite.
Okay. 2 and
5, so 7.
7.
No pluses.
I've got to let go.
Okay, so into your honor guard for 2.
2. 2 6-ups. One guy takes 1 wound.
And then he'll cast reroll 1s on himself. Goes off with an 11. Unless you want to try to deny it.
No way.
We'll go to the Farseer next, and we'll go Executioner.
Okay.
Would be an 8. Yeah, we'll see if 8 goes through.
I hate that I'm going to do this, but I've got to be able to deal with the Shining Spears. I think the play here is to let that go.
Okay. So for 2.
6-ups.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Ouch.
And then Doom,
Okay.
which is going to go on your Eradicators, that for an 11.
I'm not going to waste on 11. I got to let go.
And then I'll spend 1 for a 3rd power for him to smite.
Okay.
So I am down to 8.
Yep.
He hasn't used his runes yet.
Okay.
Doesn't go off, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It does go off on a 6, right? First one's a 5, second one's a 6.
He's +2?
He's 1s or 2s, and he's
okay.
+1 for Seer Council.
Perfect.
So it does go off.
Yeah, you're good.
So 2 mortals.
That's fine.
Just keep rolling 6.
No, I'll roll 1 more for you. He's
There you
down to
go.
1.
So what are you, 60% on making your 6-ups?
I know.
This
Sorry.
is what I'm talking about.
They go hot sometimes, yeah.
No, I mean, it's psychic phases. There's multiple points of failure.
Sure.
So Yvrain will go her smite, so she needs a 6 on the dice, but she's +1. So that's an 11. That's a super.
I've got to let it go.
For
For
6.
3. Oh, it's a super.
Super. Correct.
That's a little broken. Okay. 6 mortals from 1 little cast.
And 4 6s.
No, just 2.
Just 2.
So he dies and another guy's dies. We're going to see if they can do anything with their banners when you're done.
Okay. Well, that's it for her smite.
Okay.
Now
Let's see on
it's
4-ups. They both do.
You shoot pistols.
Yeah, might as well. We'll go ahead and shoot into the freaking Shining Spears before. There are 2 wounds, right?
Then the Exarch's 3 wounds, yeah.
Okay. And he's a 2-up in Vol right now. No, he's
3
a
up
3-up.
and yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll just see what we can do. Both hit. 1 wound, rerolling. 2 wounds.
On a normal guy. He's
You're
good.
good?
That was his invuln, so that doesn't matter.
Right.
So then she will cast her aim smite, and here's what I don't know what to do with. Do I put it into? They'll just go into the same guys that they've been hitting.
Okay.
So it goes off with a 9.
What do you have left to cast?
The Warlock and the Farseer, which is out of range.
So you have this and 1 other power, so we
Correct.
might as well. So here's the first one.
So
Goes-
what's it do? It does D3
For 3. And that's on them again?
Same guys, yeah.
No, 1 guy pops.
And then he will
And
cast
we'll see if he does anything real quick.
Jinx.
He doesn't.
Goes off with a 12, but not a Perils 12. So you need boxcars. Which you've rolled a bunch of times, so just roll boxcars again.
It won't happen, but we'll try. It's close.
Came close. So we'll jinx the Eradicators.
Okay.
So they are doomed jinxed.
Get it.
And then the Farseer back here is going to cast Guide on the big squad.
Okay. That's a negativo.
It uses runes.
Gets it.
Off.
That's brutal.
And then you'll put Fortune up. Goes off on a 7. I didn't pre-measure this, but I am good.
Are you with an 18?
I believe it's within 24.
Is it 24? That's awesome.
So I think all the buff powers that come out of the Farseer are 24. It's only the damage powers.
Got it. I forget. It's been such. I haven't played
Yeah,
my freaking
24.
Eldar since late 8th.
Yeah.
It's specifically the Farseer, right? Because the Warlock, a bunch of them are 8.
They're all 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. The runes, whatever, runes of battle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Runes of
I mean,
Battle
it
and
says
Runes
on
of
there.
Fortune.
Yeah, Runes of Fate are the Farseer ones, and they're 24s, and they don't need line of sight. The Runes of Battle are 18s, but also don't need line of sight, unless they do damage, with the exception of Executioner, which doesn't, which is just closest. So that is my psychic phase, because I already spent for the third power. So let's go
That was brutal.
into shooting. I mean, could have been more brutal, I feel like.
You're setting me up for a smacking right now. There's definitely coming a big smacking.
So the big squad's going to put everything into the Eradicators.
Okay.
I know you're going to shoot at me, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yep.
So let's go. Yeah, we'll just put everything into the Eradicators.
And we're absolutely, we're gonna, you know, what we're gonna do.
Is that
We're
one
gonna
or
spend
two?
It's just one. I'm a 5-man.
Okay.
So 6 minute would be 2.
It goes by numbers. I don't have any idea why.
It does. So a 10-man unit, it costs more to do than on a 5-man
I
unit.
need to run this twice. So when you on 4s, you're rolling. So 6 out of the first one.
Okay.
These are effectively minus 3
Minus
to
3.
damage, or minus 1 to your invuln. And then 4 0. And that was terrible, but thank God for rerolls.
Yep.
Still
bad
not great.
pickup.
So 9.
9 total.
Terrible with
3, 6, and 9. So 9 6-ups.
2 damage apiece. Yep.
We made 2, so 7. So we're gonna re-roll the successfuls.
So those are your saves.
Yep.
But they're 2 damage apiece.
I agree.
But you're 3 wounds, so you got to do them.
Yeah.
You can't reroll successes. 'Cause
Okay.
You'll lose extra guys. I mean, you
Okay.
can, but you'll lose extra guys.
I get what you're saying. So
you
we'll
have,
start 2 at a
you have to
time.
do 7.
So here's another 2 at a time.
So 1 wound you take, or that kills a guy.
Yep.
You got 5 left. That's what I'm saying. If you did it your way, you actually take more wounds
I
than you
totally get
should.
what you're saying.
So he
Nope.
takes 2. He
He's
dies. You have 3 more.
So
Takes 1.
Now he's dead.
So- yep.
So Dan, did
Yeah,
you math it
3 more.
out, shooting the strength 5 2 damage as opposed to the 3 damage?
With Doom up and Jinx. Well, Jinx doesn't matter, but with
All right.
Doom up, it's
So these 7 went through, all right,
yep.
and that's 6 already.
You killed the guy. Oh, so you have 1 more. Killed the guy.
Yes.
So you have 1 more. So he's got 2 left. Because of the wounding on 4s only, the extra damage, 50% more damage.
Sure.
And because he has feel no pain, it has a slight edge to shooting the strength 5 double shooting.
So we're gonna put 3 back at you.
Well, I'm not done shooting yet.
Oh, okay.
Time
I'm
to
sorry.
launcher.
I forgot.
Well, we rolled a 7 to an 8. 4, 6. 'Cause you have to do that when I'm done shooting, right?
Correct.
So 3s.
It really doesn't matter either way. I just potentially would pull one more guy and roll for him too.
Rerolling. Well, it would matter if you shot at the guys that were shooting at you, right? Because then I didn't get to shoot. And then they're T5.
They are.
So this is 5 rerolling. So that's 5 more single damage. So 5 6-ups and then they're single damage.
Four more, so that guy dies. And 2 in the last. He's down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay. So yeah, now you guys can shoot, obviously.
Of course.
Yes. Paying for all those 6s.
I guess. Dice only matter when it really matters, right?
Well, they matter all the time.
Nah, they don't. There's times they matter a whole lot more.
Actually, that was better for me because you getting to shoot in a psychic phase might have been worse because you could have popped Reapers. So,
Sure.
But I mean, that's why I didn't aim into them because that's the Victrix or whatever they are up front, the Blade Guard or whatever. So that's this squad. They are not going to fire and fade this time.
Okay.
So
You want
let's
them out there?
do. Yeah. I'm hoping you have too many threats to deal with. Would be ideal for me.
Sure.
So let's do the Wave Servant's going to try to pop the last 2 wounds off that guy.
Okay.
So this is his regular cannon, and they're still what you call them.
Yep. For the turn.
So this is 5s rerolling for Doom. So 1 regular, and this is the cannons.
1 regular, so takes it.
Just -1 for the Jinx, yeah.
Yeah. Takes it.
And then 2 more regulars.
He's good. He's down to 1.
Okay. And then we'll did that in the wrong order. Son of a gun. So we'll put So we'll put our lances, 2 lances here.
Sure.
So 2 guys here, essentially the other 3 guys here.
Okay.
So the 2 lances. 4s, rerolling. So that's 1 at -4, so 6 up on your invuln.
Okay. How does he get a reroll?
He's doomed.
Oh, got it. Got it.
So
I thought it
1
was a
hit. No. 1 hit,
Got it.
and then failed
I'm
to
with
hit,
you.
but then rerolled 2 because of doom.
Okay, he's toast.
Okay.
See if he shoots. He doesn't. So make it feel a little better. 5 guys can't get a single 4-up.
Yeah, I've been there. So this is into the other guys.
Not with me, you haven't. I hear that, but I've never seen it.
I only got 9 through on rerolling hits and wounds on you.
It did the
8 out
job,
of
didn't
18
it?
shots. Yeah. So they're T5 also. These guys in front, or are they
Yep,
T4?
T4.
Okay, so that's 2 Ren 3s and 4 no Rens.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. They're good. And you said 3 none?
2 Ren 3s, 4 no Rens.
Got it. 1 takes 2. 6s. Take 1.
And then this is the 2 strength 6 lances. 1 hit, doesn't wound, and then the strength 8 lance. Hits, looking for a 2 wounds. So 1 at -4.
Good.
But you get a 4 against, yeah, no matter what. So let's spit. I'd really like to kill those guys before shoot at characters. That would be nice. So let's go. All the Dire Avengers will go into those guys. There's 4 wounds left in that unit. Those front guys.
5. Total.
5 wounds.
Yeah.
So 6 guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I think. So 3s and 5s. 6s are in. Wow. So that'd be 1. They're always in 3
Good.
3s. Wow. And nothing. That was embarrassing. Make me put my Reapers into them. Boo. That's my only choice. Well, we'll shoot the pistols or the catapults at them first.
Sure.
So 3s, 5s, and 6s. Since there's nothing else they can shoot at. So 1 Ren 3.
Good.
And then 2s, 5s, and 6s. 2 Ren 3s.
1 takes 1. Actually, 6-up shrug. No. It's down to 1.
So 4 total wounds left in that unit now.
Yep.
That's too many. All right, so the Reapers have to go into them.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do about it. So we'll double shoot strength 5. Because of the way I've wound. So 3s. There's T4,
T4.
so 3.
3. And a minus on it? 2?
-2.
Yeah, it's still going to be
Three
force no
damage
matter
apiece.
what. 1
2
potentially.
damage piece, sorry.
He
And
pops.
then the Tempest Launcher for 7. 3s and 4s. 3 more. -2 single damage.
3 more 4-ups. Potentially takes 1. Takes 1. He's down to 2.
Okay.
And I've got 2 guys that I pulled from here. We're going to see if they can shoot their pistols because I need every bit of help I can.
Yep.
1 does. Forget it. We'll just do a pistol into them.
Okay.
Rerolling. That does wound because no, you're T4, aren't you?
T4.
No, it doesn't wound.
And then I'm going to spend 1 to discharge again,
Okay. What do you mean discharge again?
and it doesn't go off. So I can discharge his shield again.
Oh yeah.
But I rolled a 1, so
Got it.
doesn't matter. So I spent the CP for nothing, essentially. And then I was trying to make it so that charge would be prettier.
Sure.
So that's it for shooting.
Okay.
So let's go charges.
Okay.
So the Incarn's going to go first into the single guy.
Okay.
9 probably gets him in. I
He's
think.
+2. That's crazy.
No, he rolled a 9. Oh, was
rolled
it a 7?
7?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't read. Well, it still gets him. I thought that was a 6. No, he doesn't have any pluses to charge. And then what's the what's this guy on the side? That's your chaplain,
Him? Yeah.
the farthest guy
Yes,
over.
yes.
And then what are like his stats?
So he's got a better Crozius. He's got a bunch of attacks.
So he's got a 4 up in one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the spears will go against him and this guy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth the command points.
I mean, you can heroic intervene. There's nothing I can do about that.
I get that.
But I want to stay outside of 3 of the psyker. If you want to come in with your apothecary, I'll chop him up instead.
Sure.
And he's got 2 wounds after something.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
And then
I'm not heroically intervening anything.
that'll be that for charges, I think.
So I want to give you Cassius stats. Therefore, there's no because he is a little bit different than a normal.
Sure. I'm gonna fight him first anyway.
I figured.
This way. We're not gonna.
So
do
he
that.
is strength 6, -2, flat 2 damage.
Okay. And how many attacks?
He would be right now 3, 4, 5.
And he has, you said 6 wounds?
5 wounds, I believe.
5 wounds at T4 or T5?
He's at least T5. He's T5.
Okay.
And he has 4 wounds. I apologize.
4 wounds?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna fight there first.
Okay.
So this is the normal guys. I think I need to spend 2.
Um.
I really need him to die though.
I think the smart play will be to his. What's his strength?
He's strength 6.
Strength 6. All right. So he's winning on 3s anyways.
And he naturally rerolls his wounds.
Actually, I can't do anything. Never mind. I was going to try to transhuman. I was going to try to cheat you. He is not a Primaris unit, so I cannot transhuman.
They can't transhuman. Okay. So this is 3s and 3s. So that is 4 at -4, 2 damage apiece.
4 4-ups.
We go 3s and 2, and then 1 more.
He's dead no matter what.
Okay.
So we're going to actually take a swing back. See if we can. And
Sure.
a 4-up. We do. Actually, real quick, I might roll a ton of 6s. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you have
5,
1
6.
more to take.
Got it. So we'll say that 1 more. No. So that's 8, right? Total
8 damage,
2, 4, 6. Just in case we get lucky with those 8 6s. No, I figured. He did hit back. He hits on a 2. He doesn't reroll that. So you don't have an invul right now, correct?
Correct. I just have a feeling.
So no, I'm not going to spend that point just in case I can boss the 4s ups here because he's obsec.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Well, isn't everything offset because of your banner?
yeah, but he's the only one on it.
Oh, okay.
And he's obsec.
Yeah, but if that guy lived, then he could move around onto it. So,
That's true.
but he's dead. So
He's
it
dead.
doesn't
I'll
matter.
pull him.
All right. So you want to interrupt?
Do I really think there's a point? For 2
I
command
don't think
points?
you can kill him. So you
What's
can
that?
hurt him, but you can't kill him.
Yeah, I think I'm not going
He's
to.
got 9 wounds. So
I don't think there's a reason to really interrupt. To be honest, it's too many command
well, you could
points.
chop into the. You could chop into the shining spears, but so 2s, reroll, and 1s.
Yeah, that's true, actually. It's all good.
Again, coaching against myself, and then
yeah.
Did you what you call him? Did
No.
you transhuman him? No. So 3s rerolling because his sword rerolls. So 5 at -4, 2 d6 damage apiece.
Yep. 5 4-ups. If we ever had a boss, would be right now. I'm going to spend my command point.
There you go. See?
No, son of a bitch.
Yeah, but I gotta get a 3.
There's that 3. I need 1 6 up.
Yeah, there you go. So you can still live, dude. What are you worried about? Yeah, he's
He
still
does
alive.
live.
You're good.
Yep. So he's going to get to chop you no matter what. All right, he's down to 1 wound.
Statistically unlikely, but that happens.
It does.
That's why I don't get burnt out too much about it.
I seem to have lost all my D4s.
There's a red one. There's a blue one right next to him. But he already had a wound, so he's dead, right?
Ooh, he did have a wound.
Yeah. You know, I only had to get 2 damage through.
And 2 went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
So we're going to go ahead and chop him.
Yeah,
He
does
will
he,
go in
does
there.
he get to fight? Yeah.
Nope.
He doesn't.
That sucks. That changes everything.
And then he has to move.
Too bad. All right. Anything else you can do for me?
No, that's it.
All right.
I don't think I cleared 6 inches of the center, so I still don't get any engaged on fronts because I forgot to bring in my reserves.
Yep. I am going to, oath the moment I kill the vehicle.
You did?
Or, yeah. And then I do have
you
characters within 6 inches.
You
So
get
the
1.
center.
You get 1 for Oath of Moment,
I actually
and then
get
1
4
for
oath.
2 for the center, and then 1 for not falling back.
Correct.
So 4
So,
for,
let's real quick recap here. So Dan basically pounced in the middle of the table with most of your army, right? So
correct. Yeah.
Wave Serpents came up, Incarn came up, Shining Spears came up, right? And cleared out. What all did you lose there, Steve?
Oh, I lost all kinds of stuff. Let's see. I lost my Eradicators. I lost my Blade Guard. I lost Cassius. Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost.
All right. Yeah. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. That second
that's-
phase set him up where he wasn't going to fail that.
Sure.
He got everything off that he needed to, and that's all it takes.
Yeah. That's Dan's punch, though. Let's see. Let's see
if I
what
can punch
Steve
back.
can
My
do.
punch, correct.
So the big things I got to do is I got to find a way to kill these SOBs.
So round 2. So we're on the top of round 3, right?
Yep. And I got 2.
You get a command point back.
Yep.
You have hold 1, hold 2.
Yep.
The only scramblers you need is this deployment zone.
Correct. Which is what we're going to try to do. Those guys are in that corner.
They're on top. They're where they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
They did not fire and fade.
Got it. No, I thought they're just in this corner.
No,
Like
they're
they're
up top. I need the line of sight, dude.
Well, you can't shoot over these anyways.
Right, I can't do anything back there, but if you
Yeah.
come in
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
through here.
So it's turn 3, so I can't get on your table edge. Your table edge is that edge?
Yep.
Okay.
I assume so.
I would assume as well.
So there's a small hole here.
But then I'm going to get
but
blasted.
It's not huge,
That's probably not the idea of play.
correct? I don't think you can fit in this corner. No. So you're out there. I think I have this fairly well blocked off. Like here, maybe.
Sure. So the only thing that's blocking him are those. So from this angle, he'd be closer. So we've got to do something about that and hurt him. That's going to be a little... I got to get over there, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm going to attack bike in the corner. Please come up and around and see what I can do.
Sure.
Just going to remain in tactical doctrine real quick. This can come off because that is dead.
Yeah, the key was I had to kill those eradicators without too much, and it almost cost me too much. It could have been worse for you. If my psychic phase was a little better, it would have done.
Oh, I agree. I would
If
have...
I had cleared that honor guard in shooting, then I
agree.
could have targeted your characters with my Reapers.
Yep.
Well, at least the ones that were more than 3 inches away.
Yeah, I get you.
So I have CP at, I have 7, you have 9.
Okay. This way. Here. Actually, before we do that, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to take those guys back because I got to do this differently. These guys need to come over just to the side. Gilliman needs to come up and around. It's time for him to go play no matter what. Let's put some there. These guys are going to come through the wall.
Yep.
Go over here.
Now, does Gulliman protect characters or no? Because he's
No.
not targetable, right? So he can't protect other characters.
Correct.
Okay.
It's the honor guard that's going to do anything.
I got you.
Which I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble. These guys are actually up top, which is going to be a bitch. I've got to find an
why
angle
they're up
on
there.
these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, so I have, you have this area, right? So behind this side, and then they have pretty much that whole side locked up.
Yep.
Unless you can fit a whole unit like behind the crates, or obviously
Well,
behind
and
the
what I do is come out here or something,
Yep.
potentially.
There's nothing I can do about that.
And then because these guys are where they are, I can shoot through the wall and all that good
100%.
stuff, which is kind of stuff I got to think about.
Yep.
They are fortunate.
So they just have, so they have a 3 up, 4 up in one,
Yeah,
Exarch 3, everybody else a 4. They have
Yep.
3 up armor, and they have 5 up penalty.
sure.
Yep.
And I've got a 12-inch aura with him, but I can't get within it, so I'm going to have to come out. It'll be interesting. We'll do what we can. I've got to hit you kind of hard right now, and I don't know how. Not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to try.
Well, you have aggressors, so.
I do have
Lots
aggressors.
of
I'm going to have to do a lot. They got to do a ton right now, and they are -1, which will help. And you're not in the footprint, so that does help.
Yeah, I think I am under the footprint, so
Are you?
you can target me through the wall. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
think I had
perfect.
I didn't have an option on that.
Okay.
Just
I'm
to
just
get to
making
that
sure.
guy.
I'm like,
Yeah, Now, if I pull 2 regular guys, then I wouldn't be in the footprint.
Sure.
So if you get greedy and you oversplit, then they can hide.
right.
But, or if you try to get cheap kills or whatever.
Sure.
Do bikes get the +1 to cover save for being in light cover, or is it only
Thought
infantry,
everything
beasts,
did.
and swarms? Is it everything?
No, it's beasts,
Infantry, swarm.
infantry, and swarms only.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Your 36 is way out here, but your 48 is further, but I'm only worried about what you can't see. So we'll go ahead and step these guys up forward.
Yeah, I can't see anything in that.
So,
because I can't.
one
shoot
of the
over
things
those
I want
forward.
to remind you of is that being in tactical doctrine, I can move as I stay stationary, so they're going to get bolter discipline and that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fine.
Those guys are -2 right now. We'll try to drill you as much as we can. All right, moved. We've got a pitch over here. I've got to figure something out for this corner. So if that's mid-board, your deployment zone is here and over here. If I come in right here, see if next turn we can run out there if we're still alive.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to put midboard. That's the line.
So I got to be 6 inches in your deployment zone?
No, just for in the deployment zone, you just got to be in the deployment zone.
Got it. So if I came here against the wall, my 6 inches in, could you see me from there?
From the 4-man or the big one? Depends on how tall you are.
Yeah, I'll just grab an infantry model.
Like your 5 guys?
Yeah. Doing something like so.
No. I mean, they can.
Okay.
Then he'd have to tuck in a little bit more.
Let's see what 6 inches can be. Can only get about there. It's not going to be quite enough. So we're going to try to figure
Oh,
this out.
you got a 5-man? Yeah. So they would be able, at least the 4-man would be able to shoot him, but they won't kill a 5-man.
Yeah.
Depending on how far you come out, though, because of the 6-inch thing, you may end up eating more.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So I think I can do that other ways. And I think this side might be a little safer. These guys are up there, which means Gilliman can do some stuff.
Oh, yeah, he can shoot him.
Yeah. If I do that, my aggressors would die. My jump troops are going to die. Center of the board needs to be cleared. Man, I'm sorry. This is going to be probably my longest turn by far. Inches.
We're streaming. We're not on the clock, right? Or are we supposed to be on
No,
the
no clock. No clock.
I think if we drop in.
I'm also talking to the ITT Battle Lab guys, though. In the app, they have a clock.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
They do.
and
In the scoring app?
in the scoring app, they have a clock.
Oh, I guess that is IC Battles, though.
And I want him to make. It won't take very much. I think I can get him, talk him into make it so we can have the clock.
That'd be cool.
I think so.
You just put like 2 buttons down at the bottom or something so that you don't have to move the score.
Yeah. So it's we used it at ATC, didn't we? They had those tablets at every table,
Yeah.
and there was a clock.
Oh, on the score, like on the overall score thing? Yeah, that's right.
It would be like that.
Let me see here.
Yeah, it was all in one, like, whole deal on the stream.
Absolutely force me out here. That unit would rate me.
It's gonna try.
So we're going to do it this way.
That's its mission in life. To punish people coming out of reserves.
Well, I just can't get what I
And
want
to kill
to.
big stuff. Or big squads and stuff. Or Matt's stupid picky dinosaurs. Dinosaur bugs.
These guys need to do it next turn. Find a way not to get shot this turn. So,
Put them down right in front of the Reapers. They'll be fine. Trust in their saves, dude.
no. Not a fucking chance. Sorry, stream.
You're fine.
Sorry, guys. Not a chance.
PG-13 is one F-bomb. I think.
Yep.
A
Yeah,
program.
because that'll be it. That's my one. Not that. I'm actually going to hold on to these guys till next turn.
Oh,
They
they don't have to come in the next turn?
They can come in on
Oh,
turn 6 because they were placed on the board and then
Oh.
went back in.
Right on.
So
Some of them say next turn on them, though.
I'll
That's
double
true.
check for you.
Like
That's
the Dark
true.
Eldar one says next
Sure.
turn.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I will
if it
definitely-
doesn't specifically say that,
Yeah, we'll read it and just make sure because that's
I have no idea.
no. You know what? You're making me question myself. I just added the unit to the list, so let's make sure I'm playing.
Better
it
to
right.
look it up now when everybody's cool than try to look it
Totally.
up when
Well,
someone's
that's the thing is that
screaming.
this stuff's still fun stuff. Use a stratagem in the movement phase when the Phobos unit from your army is more than 6 inches from enemy models and is selected to move. If the mission you are playing is using strategic reserves rule, place that unit into strategic reserves.
That's it. So you're good. They can come in anytime.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, because they talk about as long as you were on the table, you don't have to
Exactly.
be in by turn 3,
Exactly.
right?
so that was super explicit in 8th because that was like how GSC lived and died. I haven't seen anything different in 9th. I would assume it's
I
still
think,
the
yeah,
same.
I want to say I saw where it said because they were on the table, they don't die at the end of turn 3.
I think I've read that as well.
We'll play it
that's
that
where
way because it wouldn't make sense if that like wasn't the case.
it would give
You,
you one
couldn't
turn.
use, you can only use that stratagem like in turns 1 and 2.
Too, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is that I've seen it used late game. So on turn 5, they drop in backboard, so they can do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm
So
saying you can.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that
you
would
can.
super limited if you were forced to use it and just turn
Yeah.
yeah,
cards.
weren't turn 1 and
Two.
2. That'd be terrible. I agree.
So we do have that. We're going to go ahead and hold on to them, I think, because I don't have a great place for them. And we're going to start with second phase.
Roger Dodger.
First thing we're going to do is a 5++. Tiggy, tiggy, tiggy. No, he's going to smite first. We'll just smite.
Okay. Can he see them? Oh, because they're in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll take it on 12.
Super. So I'll take your brains. Anyone that can do it. Nope.
Ooh, close.
For trace. 5 ups. So one guy dies.
Got one.
So we'll take this guy.
And we're going to do our 5++. I'm going to choose to reroll that on a 5. Goes off on a 7.
So the farseer.
Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and start doing shoots clock.
Shootsy.
Shootsies.
Shoot-tastic. Shoot him a friend.
We will start with the aggressors.
Shoot away, homie.
I don't know if that's the right play, but that's what we're going to do. So 3d6. That's 7 plus the 18. So we're looking at 25 total.
16 right there.
16. We got 19. I'll grab 6 more. 1, 2, 4, and 6. Unfortunately, we're out of Gilliman's anything. So it's going to be 3s and 4s. Not great, but we'll take it.
Looks like about 2/3.
It's close.
That'd have been a little bad.
I think it was a
You
little.
can make up for it here,
I
though,
just
and you
did.
did. So I think you landed about where you should have been.
Yep, I think so too. You
So
just
minus
roll.
1.
Yes, sir.
So 4s. And single damage.
Yes, sir.
And 5s. So you kill another guy. So that takes the last guy out of the building.
I thought there was 2 in the building.
There is. You killed one with psychic.
Okay. You pulled one on psychic.
this
That's fine.
Yeah. And then one guy takes a wound.
Okay.
Maybe the guy closest to Gilliman.
Sure.
Guess that's yours.
It is.
Pitch that out while we're.
All right. So there's no more through the building.
Correct.
Interesting. Well, that screwed me. That's the name of the game
I
I
even
played in.
coached. I told you, you got to commit hard, but I would have went with the plasma first because they're more likely to do the damage.
Maybe.
But I also overrolled my saves.
Yep, you
Probably
did.
that unit should be down to 1 model. So.
And one I wasn't worried about. I was just trying to.
Correct. All you had to do is kill 1 more so that Incarn's targetable.
Totally.
Correct.
So we're gonna do that anyways, because the Incarn, there's a hole here from that side at least. Maybe I can put some multi-buff into him. So we're gonna go ahead and put Gilliman into him. That's probably not the best play. I probably should be going into your.
Makes the Incarn targetable.
Yeah, well, I gotta get a cleaner from the center. Is the biggest thing. He's got to go away. Otherwise, he's too. If this doesn't go away, there's too much of a threat in the middle, and I'm really in trouble. That's my humble opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's why I'm there. To
Yeah.
put the pressure on you.
To force me. So Gilliman's gonna go into the bikes.
Sure.
2s. He gets actually rerolls once. Thank God.
Because he's Gilliman.
Yep, and
Makes
3s.
Because he's Gilliman.
So that's 4 minus 2 right now.
So onto the 4-ups, and they're 2 damage apiece.
Yep.
So the first one, good. Second one, good. Third one, good.
Jeez.
Fourth
Ah! Well, that
That was
didn't do well for
unfortunate.
me. That's horrible. These guys have nothing to shoot at because I can't shoot through now. How many wounds do you have left on one of these bikes?
one. So I have 1 with 1.
Okay.
Another guy with 2, and the Exarch with 3.
Got it.
So there's a total. Well, I mean,
I can't see it.
yeah, but Gilliman can kill it.
Yeah, but none of my other shooting is going to go into it, unfortunately. I can't see it.
Right.
So,
Talking about like your attack bike and stuff.
yeah, my attack
Yeah.
bike's going to do what he can. So we're going to go ahead and put all the shots into Dire Avengers, and then the multi-melt is going to go into the Wave Serpent because I can see it.
Okay.
Wave Serpent reeling once.
Sorry, everybody. We had technical difficulties
Strength
there
8
for
going
just a
on
moment.
threes. That's 2 at minus
We're
4.
back
Happy
on.
about
All right. 6 damage.
So his shields are down, so 6 ups. He makes 1. Takes 5, down to 8.
Got it.
I already have 1. I do find
Then
them.
our 4 shots going into the Dire Avengers. You're rolling 1s and 3s. That's going to be a minus 1.
So all normal guys, so They have 3 up. They have 4
4
up.
ups, yeah.
So one guy dies.
Yep. All right, pistols for.
Pistols for days.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and use my apothecary. We'll go ahead and blast into you. Hits, wounds. That's gonna be -1 right now. Excuse me.
Kills the guy.
And then we'll fight 2 shots from my ancient. It's twice. 3s. 2 and -2 right now.
So 6s. 2 more guys die. I could have taken those in Aeldari. I probably should have done that. I always forget about his invuln. He has a 4-up invuln?
Yeah.
Exarch, I think?
I think he does.
Is it just against shooting, though? Or is it all the time?
I think it's all the time.
That we're talking Dire Avengers Exarch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be all the time.
I think it is.
Yeah, I should have taken those 2 on that. 'Cause that was 4.
Those guys can't be seen. Even though your tip of your nose is spick now, you give it to you because I'm going to assume you're this way.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't around the corner.
I don't think he was either.
Actually,
I think he just got
pointed that
moved.
way.
Yeah, I think he got moved. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to push that. These guys are not going to have a target now because there's nothing they can see. Son of a bitch. These guys can't shoot. They shot. Unfortunately, it's going to be charge o'clock.
Come on with it. I'm gonna use my special Eldar Overwatch with my Dark Reaper's power.
Yeah, don't you wish? Gilliman's going to go to both of them. It's the only option.
Knock yourself out.
He's +1, so that'd be 6. Let's see if he got there.
Yeah, he's in.
Should be. Yeah, he is. What's your save against mortal wounds on the Incarn?
6 up.
He's got a 6 up against those. And then he
4 up invuln.
got
6 up feel no pain. He's got 9 wounds. He's T6.
He's got 9 wounds.
Yes.
So I'm 7 attacks. Do I want to do the mortal wounds? Yes, we do. We've got to kill the Incarn.
And I cannot make him -1 to hit because I do not have a Unari attachment.
I think honestly we put everything in the Incarn and just try to get him off the board. I don't know if that's the play or not.
Not a terrible play.
His toughness is 6.
T6, I believe, yeah.
T6. So
If you power fist me, you're winning me on 2s. If you use the sword, I think you're winning me on 3s.
but I'm looking for the mortal wounds on top to make sure that I can just power through him. The 6s that exploit D3. He's ×2 regardless. He's winning you on 2s regardless. He's strength.
Okay.
Yeah, he's strength. I'm sorry. He'd be strength 8. He'd be winning on 3s. So I'm gonna do the mortal wounds that are only flat 3 damage.
Okay.
And I think honestly, because you don't really have a save over there, those guys are only 3 ups. You got your 5 up, right?
5 up feel no pain, yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do 5 on the Incarn. I'm gonna regret this, I think, but I'm gonna do it. 5 on the Incarn
Ballsy.
and 2 on the other.
Sure.
Do you think that's bad play?
So you're splitting Pro Boots attacks between Shining Spears and
The Incarn?
the Incarn?
Depends on how many 6s you roll, I guess.
How many Shining Spears are there?
3.
You want to? I mean, so you're obviously not going to kill them all. How many are you trying to kill?
No, because on all of my 6s, I get D3 mortal wounds. So if I get a 6,
Yeah,
on
but he
it,
only rerolls 1s to wound, right? And
he doesn't reroll 1s to wounds. He's gonna reroll 1s to hit. So he's hitting on 2s and wounding them on 2s.
But 6s are mortals.
And 6 are mortals.
I think you're over splitting, but I almost think you have to because you can't let me go up 15 points next turn.
That's kind of what I'm worried about.
yeah, I don't.
Or do I just trade for? Do I just kill the Shining Spears?
If you just kill the Shining Spears, you're going to draw on that objective, right? Because all Dan
No,
would
I have 2 on it, and he only has 1. My Wave Serpent's on it.
Oh, okay,
He has to kill both to draw on the objective.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. So that would be the only reason to split. I think it's a mistake, but splitting, if you kill them both, you could draw on that objective.
So
It means
you
I'm
think
not
I should just go out the Incarn would be the play?
I would pick whichever one you think is more dangerous.
I think the Incarn is overall, because they're only down to a 3-man unit, and they can take a little bit of hits on the way in. And
Yeah,
one guy's
remember, I
gonna
can
get-
also bounce out and act normally. So.
I know.
Well,
So-
Goleman's probably dead. So
Maybe.
the question's going to be, yeah, I mean,
My thought is, I mean, I don't know. My thought is, it's just me. Like, you kind of take swings on the Incarn when you have them.
Sure,
Because
that's
she
kind of what I was thinking as
bounces
well.
around, right? And she, like, you can sort of
And
predict
if
where
I
the
don't
Shining
kill her,
Spears are
she's
going
just
to go.
gonna bounce around. Yeah.
You're never going to get her, and she's going to be an annoying threat.
and she
the
is
rest
the
of the
while
game.
we stand, we fight point for me, but so are the spears.
That's one of the reasons why I was kind of going after both.
Yeah, I don't know. Going after both.
I mean,
is
I guess
a
I don't know
long
what the
shot.
score is. I think so. It's 36-23 right now, your lead, but obviously you've scored this turn.
Yeah, Steve's top. So
So if you don't kill both those units, I'm going to get 15 just in primary.
I know.
So it'll be 38-36 without any secondaries.
So Dan, so it'd take Dan from a slight
you have
lead
to
to
go
a slight
from-
depth.
And I think I forgot.
Nope, I gotta put everything into freaking the incarnate and kill it. I still don't think I kill it, is the issue. But I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, and I had the score wrong. Now it's right because I didn't give myself my 3 for priority targets last turn.
Got it.
I would be a little bit shocked if all of Roboot's attacks didn't kill the but that maybe the math not.
Just in case, well, he does have a fort pinball is the issue. And if he bosses that.
Yeah, but his attacks are what, D6 damage? Right?
No, they're
3 flat.
flat 3.
Oh, they're just 3.
They're either flat 3 or flat 4, but the flat 3, 6s to wound, do mortal wounds as well. And
In
I'm-
addition,
Correct.
not just
Correct.
instead of.
Correct. In
Yeah, that's
addition.
pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
why I would use it. That's why I was
You've
kind
been
of
hot on
banking
6s, but that's the old. Are you going to
That's-
stay hot or is it going to fail you?
That's why I won't get a single one.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right, they're all going on the incarnate.
All right, let's do it.
Because that actually helps with both points as well. Everything hit.
They were like 3 6s there. You need to do that again.
3s.
No 6s and a bunch of yeah.
Ones
that's
and 2s.
terrible.
I'm going to reroll 1.
Sure. So spend a CP.
Yep, and there's 4. You have to fail almost all of them to do anything. That's what I figured.
I
failed 3.
I failed 3.
That's 9.
So I will CP reroll one of those. So I'm good.
Okay.
So I
that'll be
take 6, but I get. I don't make a single one, so he's down to 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was almost going to happen. I'm like, willing to bet I'll do 5 to 6 mortal wounds unless I get those freaking 6s to procs, and that's going to be the issue. So eating a 4-up and then having the opportunity for a reroll, the math's just not there.
Yeah.
Not to do 9 wounds unless those 6 go off.
All right. So swinging back on him with the incarn.
Sure.
2s, rerolling 1s. And then he's T6.
Correct.
So 4s, rerolling. So 4. Minus 4. Well, he's got in one, right?
Yeah, 4 3-ups. He's good.
Like a boss.
And then the spears will be 4 attacks. And winning you on 6s. Nothing. And then 3 attacks. Oh, I could have rolled these together.
Yep.
6s. Nothing.
Okay.
But I do have to roll them.
You do. Fortunately, that's all I can do for the moment. And that sucks.
So morale here.
Yep.
They're good.
Yep, sure.
Another ginger.
Yeah, why not? Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Finish this one off.
So over to me. So I 1, 2, and control more.
Yep.
Now what am I going to do? Thing about the incarn is if he stays, and how many wounds does he have? 8?
9.
9?
9.
Can I do 8 in the psychic phase is the question. Probably.
Yep, probably.
Well,
Knowing you, if you proc, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
yeah, and if I have the discharge thing in my pocket again, probably roll another one though. So
We haven't done it twice. The odds are against you rolling.
well, I've done it 2 out of 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the odds are against you.
Problem is if he bounces out, he can't charge.
Yes, he can.
He cannot.
Oh, he can. Yeah, that's actually why I wanted to tie him up if he didn't die.
Yeah.
I
The
wanted to
spears-
limit.
The spears can. He
I was
cannot.
hoping to limit. So really what I was hoping to do was kind of keep him trapped in the middle. If he dies, he dies. But really, I should have done a couple attacks in there. You don't get your invul in close combat. And if I kill 2 of them, they're not combat effective.
Yeah. Well, they're not super combat effective now.
And I get that, but I wanted them even less so. So I wasn't necessarily so worried about them hopping over and killing characters or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is what I figured they'd do.
So I'm going to pay the 2 CP.
I
I got to
figured.
go up 1, and then I'll pay the 2
Sure.
CP to act normally.
Sure.
This. I just don't know what to do with the incarn. I'm afraid that I don't kill him in melee because you'll make all your 3-ups. So I go up 1, and spend 2. So I'm down to 5.
All right. 9 to 8 still? Yeah.
And then... But I'll for sure kill him in shooting, but then he's going to stand back up potentially.
Potentially.
And I have to kill him with something else. Because he stands up at the end of the phase, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So you're going to have to kill him in the
Then I
combat
would have to
phase.
fight him.
But he has to be outside of 1 inch. But yeah.
Oh, he has to be outside of 1 inch?
Yep.
So that would get him off the incarn, which means the incarn
Potentially.
could then charge.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
why I
worried,
thought that was
I'm
important.
worried I'm not going to get enough mortals through to kill him in the psychic phase. That's my problem. Because I'm
get it.
almost positive I'm going to roll a 1 with his discharge. Or a 1 for the damage, which
Sure.
might as well be a freaking 1.
Sure.
So, and I'm not that scared of him, really, is the thing. Like, he can kill something.
Sure, but he kills something.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's the issue. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just guts it and we'll see what happens.
Sure.
And then we'll try to be crafty. So these guys are going to move up because there's no reason not to at this point. Oh wait, you do have one set of guys in reserve still?
I sure do.
Yeah, but
And this is the end of 3, correct?
this is bottom of 3.
Yeah.
And he's got 4 wounds.
Yes, he does.
Okay. So psychic, kill him, jump, finish killing stuff. But then if I don't, what do I have that can charge him? Oh, we'll do that. Okay.
The Incarn only needs like freaking 2 wounds to go through to just rip him.
Yeah, but if he jumps, he can't charge is the problem.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
So.
If you kill over there and he jumps over there.
Yeah, but so my thinking here is if I don't get him in the psychic phase plus the discharge.
Sure. Then you just
Then I'll
jump
kill
when you
this,
kill.
jump out, shoot
Totally.
him to death. But then I have to find a way to kill him in the melee in combat
Sure.
if he stands back up. Stands
Sure.
up on a 3.
What's that?
Stands up on a 3,
4.
4.
And no reroll.
And you can't reroll it.
Correct. So
And
we'll
he
put it
stands
this
up
way.
with what? D3?
No, D6.
D6?
D6. So normally he stands up if he does with 1 or 2, and out of the last 5 games he has not stood up.
Now, if he has debuffs on him when he goes down, do they come off when he stands back up, or do they stay on him? Like if he's jinxed and doomed?
I have no idea. We're gonna have to look in that because he's not removed as a casualty. I know that much, so I would assume the buffs would stay on him.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you
I
have
guess.
Jinx and Doom and all that. So we'll read it real quick. 3 up invulnerable. First time this model is destroyed. No, he is destroyed.
Okay.
So it says.
I'm gonna say no.
So they come off.
Yep. So it says first time this model is destroyed, roll a d6 at the end of the phase. On a 4 up, that model was in play with d6 wounds remaining, placing it as close as possible to its previous position, more than 1 inch away from any enemy models.
So it's like the jump. When you jump orcs, do their buffs stay up or do they come off?
Well, I think they stay because they're not like it's the same
it wasn't
unit. It's not destroyed,
Yeah,
right?
it's the destroyed keyword that I think is the issue.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Boy. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really have a choice.
Oh, so somebody's pointing out. No, oh,
Sorry.
I'm answering a question in the chat.
Sure.
So I think it's Mark in the chat. Steve put guys into reserve that were already on the table, so they didn't begin the game in reserve, so they can come back in anytime later.
So you want to stick these guys at like 9 inches away from your guys over
Sure.
there? Or actually more, so that,
With this in between?
so an 8 inch between them and the objective base.
Sure.
So it'll be like 12 inches from your guys. So
Sure.
they have to go back through the building, yeah.
Understand.
If that makes sense. So
No, I totally know what you're
kind
saying.
of like this.
So you want 8 inches from the edge of the objective.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
that
be
a
right
1
here.
inch advance will get me on it if I just need to go take it next turn.
Sure. They're not.
I don't know that this is where they're, I'm just marking these for now.
You're fine. No. Just
then
state.
we'll figure it out.
Intent's great. I do that. You saw I did the same thing. Let me kind of see. Let's kind of
Yeah.
see here. Sure. And then for you get points for behind enemy lines. You need 2 units or just 1?
Engage on all fronts I took.
Oh, okay. What was your third? You took that priority.
Priority targets and while we stand, we fight,
Okay, perfect.
which was a mistake. Because I don't have the heal power. Better if I have heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't know what to do with this midfield stuff. The 5-man squad coming in. There's nothing I can do about that.
I didn't bring one actually.
Dan, on that shelf behind you,
Apologize.
there's a core book.
I honestly said Matt has that, so that's one thing I don't need to pack.
Yeah,
What do we double check?
getting a rules reference from the chat
For what?
for the Gilliman thing.
Okay. Oh, is there something in the main rule book that contradicts what his rule
Or-
is in the book?
Yeah, I don't.
Could be.
Who knows? Might say like if the model keeps or doesn't keep.
Sure. It's never run into being an issue. I've never had buffs on him when he died, so I don't know.
But you hopefully you will have debuffs on.
And I get that. That's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for the jinx and all that good stuff.
Doom and Jinx to stay up. Yeah.
Sure. I honestly don't have an answer to that. I don't know. I'm just going by
I don't
the
know what the
verbiage.
right, I don't know what the right answer is here for me. So
Sure.
So I think the reason we all think this is because there was a fact to this effect back in the day. But,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna say this is the rules. So thank you, Mark, for pointing this out. It's the opposite of what we said.
Is it really?
Yeah. Any rules that a unit was being affected by when it was removed, and which would continue to affect it for a specific duration, continue to affect that until such a point as they would normally have no longer applied.
Interesting.
So the next psychic phase or whatever.
Thank you, Mark, for that. That
So,
clarifies
well,
that.
here's
That's
the thing. Let me
interesting.
continue reading though, because this section is on repositioned and replaced units. Let me read through this.
Oh, yeah. That would
This
be
is
different.
important to the game.
I mean, he does reposition because he can't come down within an inch.
He does, but he's also that's that destroyed keyword. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to
Who
get
knows?
past.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
So I think I am going to come down there and there.
Sure.
Found a typo in the rules.
I think they
and it
need to
annoys
slide
me.
over.
You want these guys over a little bit?
Just the left, because I don't want you to be able to walk, stay on the objective, and be on that side of the building.
Got it.
Does that make sense? If
Sure.
you want to target them, I want you to have to go through the building.
Sure.
Because then that takes them out of play for a turn,
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be out of play. They'd be killing them.
which is fine. Yeah. All right. So there's that.
No,
Go to
you got
psychic.
4 points for engaged. Ouch.
Yeah, but it's my first points.
Yeah, no. That's what I was trying to hope. Yeah, or I was hoping that I get my 10 for my scramblers and hold you out. And it'll give me a closer game to you, maybe. What you got for me, buddy?
So I spent one for Seer Council.
Okay.
I'm still not clear on how that's supposed to work.
Sure. It's confusing, man. So many people play it differently.
I just spend it because then you don't have to argue about it.
It makes more sense, in my opinion. I always thought that you would, but
So the Incarnal Smite
sure.
goes up with a 6.
I will try to deny that.
Sure.
Goes off on a 7, so bye-bye.
Oh, he's plus one to
deny.
not. Yeah. And then he will put reroll 1s on himself. Does not go off.
Okay.
So Mark in the chat, I think you need to keep reading. Note, I'm reading the rule here. Note points 4 through 5, which includes what I just read.
So the
Sure.
Farseer will...
Do not
Smite.
apply to any unit that has been set up
it's
because it is
7.
replacing a destroyed unit.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
So we're
so
going to try to kill it.
Sure.
we were correct the first time around.
No.
You do. And then he'll Executioner.
Yep.
Does not go with a 5, so I'll have to reroll.
That goes off.
An 8. And it does 3 mortals to go.
He's down to 6.
And then I'll spend one for a 3rd power. I'll go down to 3 for Doom. And doesn't go off. And I already rerolled.
Yep.
But I haven't CP rerolled. So I will CP reroll.
Nope.
Doesn't go off still. Because welcome to a bad psychic phase. I needed a good one. So you've done both your denies?
Yep.
So your Rain will do her smite, so she needs this as the 3rd one?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
4th. Isn't it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't go off on a 5.
Sure.
1, 2, that would be the 3rd.
Okay.
And then she will do her aimed. Goes off for D6.
Jesus.
Another 6. 5. I'll take that.
He's down to 1.
Sweet.
It's a little ridiculous, but we'll take it.
Yeah, it was a bad psychic phase up to that point. So, and then we will Jinx, I guess. Does not go off. The 6. He'll use his Warlord trait though. Still doesn't go off. So bad psychic phase, but he's down to 1.
He's definitely down
So
to 1.
into shooting, so we'll spend 1 CP to discharge. So that takes
Okay.
me down to 1 CP. See if I roll a 3rd one. Nope.
Who's
So
closest?
it's dead. It's him.
You measured between the two?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You want me to measure again?
Just in case. Just make me feel better from the hole, man.
I mean, just over 6, under 6.
Got it.
Almost
Yep.
7.
So he's dead in the shooting phase.
Yep. But he does have a chance to come back. So we'll shoot with the Wave Serpent into the Honor Guard guys.
Okay.
3s.
Hold on real quick. We got shooting going there. That's all the shooting's really going over there because of what's going on. I'm going to transhuman them. I'm going to pay the 1.
Okay.
I think it's
And then this is 5s, so it doesn't matter. This is 3. And this is 4s. 6s right. So 3 run 3s.
3 ups. 2 6-ups. 1's down to 1.
And then the Shuriken Unknown from the Dire Avengers. 4s and 6s. 1 more Ren 3 and 1 Ren nothing.
So 2 up for the run nothing. And a 3 up. Good.
How's he getting a 3 up against the Ren 3?
Because it's got a 3 up in.
Oh, he's got 3 up in
They have
Old school Storm Shields?
storm shield, but they're honor guard, so they have artificer armor, so they got a 2 up, 3 up naturally.
So 2 more 3 up. 2 more 3 ups because they're always Ren 3.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So let's do the bikes into the bike.
Okay.
So the 2 regular lances, both miss. The strength. I should have rolled those together. So 1 at -4 for 2 damage.
He's gonna take 2 6s. He takes 1. He's down to 3.
he's T5.
Yes, yes.
5 sixes. So 2 Ren 3s and 2 no Rens.
Okay. The 2 Ren 3, so 6 ups. Takes both of those, 2 no Rens, 3 ups. So he takes a total of 3. I need 1. Nope, he's dead. Is he within 6 inches? He sure is. I'm gonna see if he can shoot you with the multi-multi.
Sure.
4 up. He gets it. We'll put him into the bikes because they have no buffs.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 wound.
4 up. Nope,
Nope.
he's dead. Wounded bike stop.
And he's gone. Yay, 1 attack bike. He did so much.
So the 4-man unit's going to shoot into the honor guard guys.
Okay.
So, and they're 2 wounds or 3 wounds apiece,
3 wounds.
but T4.
Correct.
Okay. And one guy
But they
has-
are 4 up in, or they are trans
Yeah,
units. though.
yeah. So we'll double shoot then.
Okay.
3s. And I forgot to cast Guide and Fortune, by the way,
Oh shit.
because we were in the rules discussion. That was awesome.
And these are the 2 damage, right?
2 damage. Yeah.
So 3 ups.
So
I
one
would
for
fail
2
1,
damage.
but I'm gonna force you. Yeah,
Still
I
got
need this guy
Tempest
to
launcher
round.
coming.
Yeah, that's why I want to do this. Yeah, I think we.
You're gonna reroll
it because it's gonna kill him. I don't want him to die. Well, no, he only had 1 wound on him, so that would kill him. Yeah, so we're gonna do a 3 up. Nope, he dies anyways.
So you're down to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you within 6 inches? You are. He's gonna see if he can throw a grenade. You can. Hits. Wounds.
4 up. Nope.
D3, right?
I don't. You tell me. I don't know.
2.
So it kills another guy. So just the eggs are left. That's why I hate rules discussions.
Right, because you
Reroll
forget
that.
stuff.
Yeah. 3s and 4s. So 2 more on him. 3 ups.
2, 3
Single
ups.
damage.
6 1.
Okay.
6 up, ignore. I forgot to roll that last time. That's all right. It's my bad. Down to 2.
All right. Let's do. I mean, all the big unit can do is shoot at that guy. I mean, they can tempest into something else.
Yep.
So we'll tempest into those guys, and everything else will have to go into the big
So
fella.
you're gonna tip us into these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. You like those 4s today?
8 shots.
It's a little better.
Yeah. Rain of Death takes a lot of that out, and I didn't cast guide. I think we're looking for 5. So 4 minus 2 single damage.
4 minus 2. Don't like that at all. 5 ups. Made 1, so 2, 4, 6. It's gonna kill 1 guy, and 1 guy's gonna be down to.
No, single damage.
Oh, single damage. Okay, so 1 guy dies. Pop.
This is Tempest Launcher.
I don't know. I'm stuck on Reapers. Sorry. Reapers are so burly.
12, 14.
I have the hardest time killing because they're always defended by the entire army. Same
Oh,
way I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
use them.
Mine
Yeah.
aren't.
Kind of. They're way back over there.
You just have to commit to it.
Sure.
What do you want me to do? Charge them forward to the rest of my army?
Yes. Yes. I want Reapers. Come through
You,
Reapers.
you don't have as much in the way as you used to, like when you had Dark Eldar in the
Right,
list
because the
back in
Venoms
day.
and the stuff
Sure.
getting out of the Venoms.
Yeah.
So that's,
That's
7
true.
more on that last guy. 2 damage apiece.
7 more. Let's see these 3s. Well, there's 2, 4, 6.
6s.
Valid attempt, but he dies.
Okay.
Can he throw a grenade? Nope.
Negative.
All right. That's that. What else you got for me, buddy?
That's my shooting phase. So does Goleman stand back up?
Here we go. He's not up.
Bum, 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 bum.
He stands. D6.
That was awfully cocked, but we'll give it to you.
Oh, I play whole facing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
If you've ever seen me play, I always play whole facing. I only re-roll dice that you can't see it down.
Sure. Yeah.
Apologize.
You're good.
I think cock dice.
So
get
the
a little
Incarnate will
crazy.
charge him. He's in.
Okay. I want to pay 2 command points to overwatch you.
Knock yourself out.
No, I'm going to pay 1 because I have no one else in range, so we're going to do him.
Okay.
6. Come on. He's down to 3 wounds, isn't he?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
We'll re-roll. 2. Need 4s. Do we want to spend that command point right now? Just in case. Nah, we've already spent 1.
Takes it.
Takes 2.
Takes
Jeez. Down to 2, right?
Yep. Well, if he doesn't kill you, he's dead anyway. So.
Yep.
And then I should have went with the Dire Avengers first, I guess. Actually, absolutely should have went with the Dire Avengers first. They couldn't get all the way around, right? With an 8?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe,
Scooting the edge.
yeah, maybe like that.
Sure, I'm with you. That's fine.
But not in intervention range.
Right?
And I think we send the Wave Serpent too. Well, no, because then if your guys hop over, they can target my characters.
Yep.
But I don't think I can stay within 3. Because how far do these guys move?
10 inches.
Yeah, so I think if he swung out, I'm gonna mark him just because I want to see
Sure.
if he gets like a 6, can I be within an inch and still be within 3 of her? So I can be like right there. Am I within an inch? I think I'm out, right?
I think so as well.
Okay. So we're not gonna do that. Like that, I think. Okay. So the one that matters. 2 0 and 1s.
So I missed it, Steve. Gilliman came back with.
3 wounds.
Why is he in close combat?
Because he charged me.
Oh, okay. When do you roll for the
so
Gilliman
5.
coming back?
The end of the phase.
So the phase he died.
So
Okay.
the end of the shooting phase, he was freed up because I have to deploy outside of 1 inch.
Oh,
He's
you,
able to chat.
you did spend 1 for Overwatch, though, right?
I did.
So you're down to 4.
Yep. So
If you
5.
fail 2 of these,
Yep.
please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Important roll. There you go. We've got to do it just in case. So here's the reroll. Yep. Just in case you botch it.
I have 1 CP left. So looking for a 3.
It's dead.
He's dead.
Son of a bitch.
And then he'll just kind of tuck up onto those to make you waste at least some shooting.
Yep.
And that's my turn. So I got.
Oh man, should have heroically intervened over there. Oh well.
Oh, I forgot to charge over there too.
Charge. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna charge your banner
I figured.
because I was gonna get heroically intervened.
Yep.
We keep skipping steps. But I want to be not within heroic intervention range of anybody else. If it's
Can you get out? He's in. Should throw it out there. We double check and make sure you're out on each side.
Yeah.
I trust your
I'm
measurements.
moving your guys and I'm moving my guys.
You're all good. I trust you.
It needs to be.
Probably shouldn't, but I do.
I think you're gonna get in with one guy no matter what I do. So we'll make it this guy.
I think
go with
that's
this guy?
yeah. Unfortunately.
No, that's right, Paul. Because it's free. Well, I can attack him now.
Oh, I know. I know. The thing is, he's
Oh.
5 wounds.
He's 5 wounds, 3s, and he's T4 or
Yes.
T5.
T4.
So I'm wounding him on 2s.
Yeah, unless I transhuman.
Oh, he can transhuman?
All of my primaries can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still a good use of your CP, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he's more dangerous than the banner, I think, at this point.
Banner Rock's pretty good.
Who's better in close combat?
They're both pretty nasty right now.
In tactical, they are?
So the Apothecary's going to be best. I believe he has a -1. I'll double check for you. But they're +1 to attack right now, too, because of the banner.
Oh, so like.
So I got
banner,
+2
then you- so
technically.
Banner, you lose that. If I kill him. All right, so I'll kill the banner. So we'll go 3s. Maybe not. Because he has 5 wounds and 2s. So 2 at Ren 4.
So realize that I would have transhumaned.
Okay, that's fine. I rolled 2 4s. I just assumed you were transhuman.
Yeah,
So,
and it's -4, right?
Yep, -4.
Can't do anything. I just
So
get
it's
my sex up shrugs.
4 damage, yeah.
So he takes 3 down to 2.
Yep. I only hit with 2.
Well, that was lucky for me.
Yeah.
All right, Primaris Ancient. He's going to be 4, 5, 6 attacks, I think.
Because he gets his own banner.
I got to double check that, actually. Actually, I think it's core. It is core. It's not going to work for the characters. Good thing I knew that earlier because I didn't use it for Gilliman either.
But the apothecary's 4 wounds or 5 wounds?
He's also 5.
Okay, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah, they're both 5 because they're what they are.
Right.
Neither of them have a minus.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So we're going to roll them all together. 5 attacks and 5 attacks. So 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s from the looks of it. 3s and 4s.
Okie dokie.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's not bad. I'll take 8. I won't take that. That sucks. 2. Yeah.
3 ups. He's good.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll kill him in the next. Well, unless you bounce out, I guess.
Yeah.
It ties 2 guys up. That's not the end of the world.
I was hoping I could do a little damage to him.
Yeah. Would have been nice if you pulled him. For you, it would have been nice. Not so much for me.
Yeah. Oh, well, is what it is. So that's in a phase.
Yep. Over to you.
Yep.
Round 4.
Yeah, so let's recap real quick. So,
I got 3 on engaged on all fronts, 3 on priority targets.
Sure. I got priority for targets as well. You're
Yeah,
getting
I already
turn.
got. Yep,
Perfect.
you got 9 on that as well.
And then I still control this. Which
Sure.
is nice.
So you
So
control
I've got 2.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, I was doing the end of the phase.
Yeah.
And then Oath, you got.
So
You didn't fall back.
I did not fall back.
You didn't kill a monster or vehicle that turn, though.
I did not.
So you just get 1 that turn because you're not in the center.
No, I wasn't in the center anymore. So yeah, it would only be 1 point.
Okay.
So real quick, I just kind
on
of
to
want
round
to
4.
recap what happened in the turn. So Steve brought in a bunch of reserves, right? So aggressors came in at the top. Were your plasma and scepters already in this turn, or did they?
They just came in as
Okay,
well.
so they just came in, and then there was some shooting. Dan lost a couple of shining spears, but really not a ton. And then in Dan's turn, and then at first Gilliman right charged in trying to clear out the middle, and not a lot happened.
He did 6 wounds to the incarn.
Okay, all right. So then Dan's retaliation, shining spears came down to harass characters. The Incarn just kind of stayed in the middle and ended up charging Gilliman after he came back. And Dan, like most of your shooting and psychic and everything just went into killing off Gilliman, right?
Yeah, because I don't remember what happened with the incarn. I guess he didn't get any wounds through on the golem in the turn before when you charged him. So yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
I think he rolled his saves or something. I don't remember what happened.
All right. Excellent. Well,
So
go
this
on to
gap,
4.
can I see any part of the incarn through here? If you see that big gap. I think its base is way over here.
Oh, I don't have any idea, dude. Ask Matt, dude.
We'll take an impartial.
Because you play to. I think if we're playing to the edge, are we playing like this or are we playing to the edge? If we play to the edge, you can't. But if we play
okay.
like this, you can. So that's
It's up to Matt.
Matt. How are we playing these buildings?
Okay, so I mean, this is something that should have been
Discussed.
decided already.
Yep.
But I mean, the rule is the whole plate
Sure.
is obscuring, right? So you can't draw a line of sight through
Over
like
that.
Totally.
that.
Then I think
what I'm asking
I
is
can't see. I think you
what I'm
can't
asking
see.
is this corner, does that obscure his base all the way out here? Is what I'm asking.
So
I'll
if
put
your
it
sight, goes over that corner,
correct.
it's obscured.
And I would agree with that wholeheartedly. That's not the question.
Okay,
He's asking,
so we agree
can-
on the rules.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it actually obscured?
Sure.
Correct. That
Alright,
is the
let me see a
question.
statement.
And I was going to put a laser on it if you want.
So from that, so the
Because the thing I
rest
could
of what
do-
we're arguing about.
So it looks like I'm going to catch that edge. So really what it
Well,
comes
you
down
can't
to...
be all, on that.
Yeah, so all I'm going to do is advance. It's that simple. And I'll just pull him forward so we can take a step further.
Sure.
And go ahead and shoot that
Sure.
way. And I think that would be the safe play.
Sure.
I was trying not to advance.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to advance.
We'll definitely take that. So in the movement phase, I'm going to... How many command points am I down to? 3?
You're down 2.
So, and that was including my
Then
plus.
you still gain. Right. So you're back up to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they going up top?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting, sir. Interesting.
I don't think there's anything...
This guy got bumped off the objective, but he had
Well-
to lose the whole game. So.
Doing this might be the better play.
Well, you're in the building, so I can see you no matter what.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is get in the center, though, because I want to do some charging here.
Oh, sure.
All they got to do is kill one of these guys, and I can smite them out.
Sure.
Depending... Because I kill one of them, I try to kill the incarnate shooting, charge them in the center, retake my center, try to kill here, make sure these guys come in. Because it's turn 4. If they come in here, they would have to run and never get there. How am I going to get to the center of the board is the issue.
Well, you don't. You mean for your deploy scrambles? You need
Yeah.
to get. You need to get in my deployment edge.
Yeah.
You've done
No,
yours
it's
in
here.
the center.
So I have to go over here. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, but you suckered the extra CP out of me, so I can't intercept you.
Okay.
So
There's no interception right now?
no, it's 2 CP. I only have 1 CP.
Okay. Then I can actually come in 9 inches over there or over here. I can come on your deployment edge now. Pop out right here and deploy.
Are you 3 inches to that Farseer in 3D space as well?
Who's 3 inches away?
Your Reapers?
6 inches.
Yeah, I meant to say.
And I'm standing right next to the egg duct, so yeah.
That's there. That's there. We got to figure out what we want to do here. We can fall
Because
back.
he doesn't
and
need line of
shoot.
sight, I get 5 inches up for coherence. So
You're
yes,
right.
and yes.
I didn't know he was down there.
Yeah.
I was doing my trigonometry in my head. It's like
still
5
within-
inches down.
I'm
and
still
then-
within 6 though. Either way, but yeah, because it's only 5-inch levels. You want to do the trig?
No, I do not like trig.
He's less
Too
than an
much.
inch off. You want to hit the engineering formulas here? No, that's why the eggs are safe down.
So we're going to just pop in out here. Beep,
Sure.
beep, beep. And of course, I'm going to measure out my 9 inches. I know there's a hole.
Yeah, I left a hole for you because that's where I want those guys.
I just want to drop my frickin' scramblers and don't care.
Because I was hoping to have 2 CP.
Yeah, exactly. And I was hoping to burn you
gotta
long enough
go.
that I was going to be able to get past
You
that.
got to go a little bit further away.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find a hole for me. Thank you for doing that. And of course, we're going to get our 10 points for scramblers right now.
Yeah, you got to go like this, kind of.
In fact, I can't get on there.
No, there's no way.
And that's fine.
You got to be like that,
Yep.
kind of.
We'll do that.
Actually, this guy needs to be like back here.
I can't get fully in.
No.
Okay. They're going to die anyways, but that's not the point.
I mean, I can pull it and we can measure it. But
No, I'm good. I don't care.
it could matter, though.
I can't charge you this turn because I got to deploy scramblers. So,
Yeah, so there's no way for you to get wholly in the crater is what you wanted to do?
And I don't need to necessarily
Or
get
the
in the
forest,
crater.
I mean.
You don't suffer -1 anyways for what's probably going to shoot at him.
I don't ignore cover across my whole army.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Their whole point was to get over there and get the 10 points for scramblers.
Gotcha. You're in. 10 points. Scrambles.
Yep.
Scrambles.
All right. The question is, I left those guys. Actually, I pulled those guys out. Was the idea?
So they both fell back.
Yeah, they can still shoot. We got to figure out what we can do. And that's that. I'm still command points
You're at 3.
3 still. All right.
You sure you don't want to move your librarian?
He's gonna die anyways.
Yeah, but you said you wanted to smite out my dire avengers. He can't see my dire avengers right now.
Oh,
Also, they might not be closer.
got
So
it.
again, I'm coaching against.
I appreciate it. I actually thought I could see part of him with him back here and such.
I don't. Not over that corner. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can.
Yeah. I'll do
Now again, that might not be the smart call because if you kill the whole squad, I can jump. But
You can only jump there, can't you?
yep.
Well, I'm gonna charge you anyways.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Within an inch of that unit, though, right? There's a lot of play in that jump.
Correct. Depending on who I pull off, and I can't be within
Sure.
an inch of you, since because you came up, I can play shenanigan games
Yeah.
and jump really far away. So depending on who I pull
Well-
last,
And here's a simple fact: we probably,
you only need to kill one, and then they're not guarding him anyway.
yeah, which is why I was gonna just use my pistol. So,
Or smite.
well,
The
or
chances
the
of you
idea,
doing
if I
3
stay
mortals.
here,
Well, 4 mortals. Wait, Zagzag has 2 wounds. Yeah, for dire avengers.
yeah,
Yes.
So
I'm
then
gonna
4
stay
wounds.
there, and I'm gonna actually try to kill him with the smite. Is what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna just use a pistol.
Okay, that would be a terrible idea
Why is that?
because then I'm going to jump over there and nothing's going to be able to shoot at me. Oh, the guys in the building will be able to, but that's
Sure.
it. The aggressors won't be able to.
Got it. And the aggressors are probably gonna go for a charge. They'll probably kill you that way.
Killing him would be a bad idea, unless you want the incarn back there.
Got it. Unless they shoot the incarn first somehow.
Unless you kill the incarn.
Yeah,
before.
so you definitely don't kill him in the psychic phase,
That's
right? So
Yeah.
in the shooting phase, you could shoot the aggressors first, and at least do a ton of damage.
Sure.
Well, he's got 2 wounds. left.
So in the movement phase, I can actually put a unit in all 3 phases. I'm gonna actually do that with them and pay 2 command points. And the structure for it is I want that -1. I think it's important because he has a normal 3-up. Yeah, I think the -1's important.
The Incarn's so janky. It makes you think in ways that like you're not.
That's the
used
only
to
reason
thinking
he's
of.
way overcosted. He doesn't ever do the damage that 280 points calls for, but the jankiness makes your opponent think. And if you don't coach against yourself, it's really awesome. Problem is, since I'm not a gotcha guy and I coach against myself, I'm always like, well, remember, if you do that, my guy's going to jump. And they're like, oh,
Sure.
yeah, do that different order then.
Yeah, that's definitely what.
So I should really stop doing that as well. But this is teaching, right? This
It is. Well, that's the whole point of this.
We're not trying to
tournament,
crush each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Matt's trying to crush everybody.
Always.
No one else. Matt only cares about winning.
right?
That
There's some
has
truth in
been
that.
made abundantly clear this week, I think.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go our 5
That's why
plus
he's playing
black.
with some Missouri guys.
We're gonna go ahead and reroll. Still doesn't go off. We're gonna go ahead and smite.
Mizzy.
And the idea was to be closest to these guys.
Correct.
Goes off on a 6. I'm gonna reroll that. It doesn't go off. Settled it. All right, let's go ahead and start going to pistols. We'll go ahead and try to pistol one of these guys. He hits. He wounds.
So 2 up, 3 up.
3 up.
That 4 up armor.
Yep.
Cover 3 up.
Yep. So they are fully within the building.
I think he's in cover, yeah, isn't he? That first guy?
Just making sure.
I don't know.
You don't need to be
Depends on
fully
what
in
you
for the
like.
cover. It's the
Yeah.
guy taking the save that needs
I'm
cover.
aware. I'm just making sure that he's considered in the building because we're playing Shadow. So I'm making sure that he's considered in the
Yeah,
building.
is he not underneath that? I don't know. You tell me. If he's not,
fine.
then he takes a wound,
He's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and
kills the
start doing something.
which might have healed me. It wouldn't have.
Well, this sucks. We're gonna start over here. There's 10 shots going to your freaking Rangers.
-1.
Force.
That's pretty
3. 3, 6 at -1.
So 6 ups. They're
They're
dead.
dead?
Yep. You just put them over behind you somewhere.
Sure. Pop.
So I will jump.
Oh,
I warned you a bunch of times, dude.
You did.
I'm going
You're
to
right.
warn you again.
you're fine. You're fine.
And I will jump so that I can heroically intervene into you.
Don't you have to be within an inch of those guys?
The last guy pulled, right?
Right?
And they were.
Was 8 inches away.
Well, you moved this from the
Yeah,
objective.
but
Yeah.
they're 8 inches from the objective is the point. Yeah.
Right. And my base is like 3.5. So I'm 8 inches away.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, shit. Okay.
Because you're an inch past the objective
Sure.
now. So. Yep.
We're going to go ahead and...
They might punch him to death, though.
What's that?
They might punch him to death.
18 inches. We're going to shoot everything into there.
At the wave serpent?
Yep.
You got 8 left.
Unfortunately, it's the only thing I can do.
Okay.
Who else can I shoot? I can shoot these guys, but I want
Alright,
to charge them to get in the center.
Sure.
So 3, 6, 6, plus 18, so 24.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24.
21. You went from 18 to 24. Roll them. I think you only have 21 dice.
I might have. I'm tired.
Sure.
And 5s.
So that's 3, 6, 7. And then how many dice are in your hand?
This wasn't there.
Oh,
7.
so 6,
So-
9,
That's 9, 12,
12.
15, 18. You're right.
21. So 3 more hit rolls.
Thank you.
1 more hit.
Change by 1.
Yeah.
Plus 6 and 5s.
Trying to be fair, dude.
No, I appreciate it. Like I said, tired.
So
6.
these are -2.
7, actually.
-2s.
-1. There would be minus nothing. 4.
So I make 5 saves. So he takes 3. He's down.
There was one more button.
So he still takes 3 down to 5.
Got it.
I was just being psychic, bro.
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and plasma the crap out of it because it's not -1 damage, is it? You blew your shield. We're gonna overcharge, which is probably
That guy blew his shield 3 times to discharge once.
Here we go.
You know, overcharge? Hold on.
Yep. Yes.
Oh, I don't have 2 CP. I was going to make myself -1 to hit. Oh, it's only natural ones now anyway, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So he's got 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have any rerolls. Fucker can blow up. Yeah, he blew up. 3 hits though so far. 1 guy dead. Next guy gets 5 shots.
Blow up. Blow up. He
He
does.
dies.
He gets 2 more.
2 more, so we're up to 5. Yay. And last guy.
Wait, there's only 2 guys.
Oh, never mind. I thought you're right. 5 hits.
I pulled one off with the temple.
8. You sure did. So it's 5 hits. It's strength 8. So we're looking at
3s.
3s.
Yeah.
3.
At -4.
Yep.
So nothing I can do about
6
it.
damage.
Gotta make 2. I think. And I
Made
did
1.
5. That's enough. Does he blow? He doesn't. 10 guys inside. Just kidding.
I'm like, oh, they came out, dude. Where'd they come from? All right. We're gonna start throwing some grenades at you. Grenade number 1.
Oh, we'll score with one at the end.
We'll go ahead and actually we're gonna use the boltless pistols because of the phase we're in.
That sucks that cost you your squad, though.
Yeah.
I was going to say I wouldn't have overcharged, but you needed to overcharge.
Take it.
So.
Well, and I gotta try to loosen up those characters somehow.
So hold on, though, because I might jump back.
Okay.
No, because then your aggressors will charge me. Nope, I'm not going to jump.
Okay.
Well, I could jump over here.
You could.
Where's the incarnate at the moment?
Over there behind his lines, ready to heroically intervene into his 5-man squad.
You're outside of 3 inches, sir. I don't know how you're gonna heroically intervene.
I wasn't
I'm
outside
kidding.
of 3 inches.
Kidding. It looks like you are. You're outside of 3 inches, sir. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, it's a good story. So go ahead. I want him to do some hero shit back there. Plus, I need him to engage all fronts back there.
Well, and and here's the thing: you're gonna be able to jump over here for my characters, anyways. I've got to do what I got to do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start throwing some grenades. So first thing we're gonna do, actually, he's gonna double tap you. He'll put 2 shots into you. Hit you once, wound you.
3 up. He's good.
We'll throw a grenade from Tiggy. Actually, he already shot. I'm sorry. It didn't matter. 2 pistols coming in. So here's the reductor. Hits. The other one hits. They need force.
Oh. So I fail 1. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Charge the clock. These guys are in charge here.
Sure. What I can do about it?
I'm gonna CP reroll.
Yeah,
I don't think that works.
I don't think that's going to do it.
Nope. I need a
Looks like you need a 6, probably.
6.
Yep. So you're out of CP.
Yep.
Roll low. Whoa, Jesus. That's not low. What did my poor Die Avengers ever do to deserve this bullying by space bullies?
Yeah, they're like hundreds of years old. They've killed so many people over the
new
course of
Space
their
Marines.
lifetime.
Well, not in the game, but in the lore.
Yeah,
They've killed so many humans.
Right, they're just attacking
And
helpless
not even-
villagers.
Yeah, not even maliciously. They just don't even view humans as like
Yeah, monkeys,
sentient.
monka, right?
Yeah,
All right.
barely animals. Yeah.
4s and 2s. You gonna heroically intervene.
Yeah. So your charges
And
have to fight first, which is them.
well, hold on. I don't know if I want to do anything else. Does Tiggy want to try to go into his ass? Why not?
Run around like a crazy
Yep.
person.
He's gonna try to run around. 6, probably get it.
He gets there, yeah.
4 gets there. Well,
I think you're good.
3 gets.
I think you can go in
here.
either way. Yeah, you're within 4.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna get his butt kicked, but I gotta do something.
Well, you'll probably get back, guys.
We'll start here.
Which is that's 5 points for me. So
Yeah. Which is what I'm hoping.
yeah.
So actually, I'm gonna get 4, 8, plus 5, so I'll get 13. 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Force. 2s.
I have to take them one at a time. So Exarch,
And that's 2. Yeah.
2 damage.
Yeah.
So he's dead, and then the other guys don't get saves.
Yep.
So they're dead. So the incarnal fight.
I want to just do a little bit this way.
2's re-rolling. And 3's re-rolling. So that's 5 at -4.
Yeah, they're dead.
Well, it's D6. They're 2
Okay.
wounds apiece, right? So
Yep.
first one, dead. Second one, dead. Third one, dead. Fourth one, dead. Fifth
Oh,
one,
just a 1.
dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
And that's huge.
That's huge too. It's a huge old booty.
I just don't want it to fall.
Yeah.
Stepping away is what would make it fall, not running into it. And then
All
I'll
right.
push on to the objective.
Yeah, I figured. I just don't want to break you.
Yeah. Yeah, but it shattering on the ground would still not be very good. Or shattering on me would still not be very
I'm gonna fight over
If we
there.
stay in this room, I'll probably have to clear those out. Trying to convince the wife to let me take over the spare room downstairs, which is bigger.
good. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
We should just build like a little streaming pavilion in your backyard.
Oh no.
You guys
My
should
dad
stream in
built-
my game room, man.
Yeah, so that would be an option. You're like the other extreme though. Like
know.
I'm
We can
extreme
talk
east.
Gabe into
You're
doing it at his
extreme.
place. He has a massive front room, and
Dude, I've got a game room that I've got a.
But Gabe's right in the middle is the point because he's
Got
out
it.
with Tukey, so he's like in the middle
Got
of
it.
everybody.
Oh yeah.
So it's not a short drive for anybody.
Yeah.
But nobody gets screwed.
All right, here we go. 5 attacks on his butt.
On my butt.
And shoot, my strength.
3s probably at least.
Yeah,
Or is he
it's his
strength 8?
AP that I'm worried about, or that I'm concerned about.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you don't have a invul
All I
right
have
now.
is 3 up armor. Yeah.
Yep. And I think he's -3, something cool. We're gonna do it.
So like a.
So
force-
Rodabit, he's actually strength 7 right now. It's -3 and D3 damage.
Yeah. So 3s. And
It's
6s.
actually technically -4 right now.
Oh, then I don't get a save.
Yeah, because I'm in assault doctrine. That's
Yeah,
what I was hoping
so
for.
I don't get a save.
So 3s.
So
that's 2
he's dead
D3s.
unless you roll double ones.
Yep. Nope.
So
he's
he's
toast. You want to jump again?
No, I'll take the hold more. Thank you. But that is one of my while we
Yep.
stand fight units.
Yeah, I know.
So is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will get at the end of the turn. I'll get my 10 points.
So
for...
I got you deploy scramblers already.
Okay.
You get
Oath.
3 more. You do not get priority targets this turn because I took it from you.
Yep. But I do get 4
You
points
get
for oath
1, 2, 3, 4 more points for oath, which puts you up to 10 on oath.
total. That's it, huh?
Yeah, and then you controlled 1 and controlled 2 at the start of this turn, right?
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to control 1, control 2, control more.
And then targets oath. Deploy scramblers. Okay.
And these guys are 3 or 4 wounds apiece. The aggressors.
3.
3.
Yeah, they're toast, but that's all I could do.
No, I mean, you had to get your oath points from the
Yep.
middle. That over there was a mistake.
Yeah, it was. No doubt. I did it out of order.
And I didn't coach against myself. I almost said, "Are you sure?"
Yep.
This
Nope,
time
that was my bad.
It's got these guys in my back.
Kept talking about it, and I did it anyways. Never to blame that I'm being tired. Yeah, the first thing I had to do was engage the incarnate
Yeah,
and smack the incarnate. I think the aggressors would have killed him with his 3 wounds.
probably. Just shot him to death.
Well, just charging him.
Oh, and then just not kill anything and shooting. Charge over there to finish those guys off. instead.
Exactly. I didn't expect to kill them all. Is the biggest thing.
Right.
That was a bit. I was honestly thinking.
You
I
thought
did the
one was
math.
going to live? Yeah.
1 to 2.
Yeah. I wasn't going to reroll saves because I'm like, if they die, it's good for me.
Can you reroll saves?
With CP, yeah. I had
Oh,
CP
okay,
left.
got it.
Oh, and I
Got
go
it. For a
2
command point reroll. Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to kill 2 to 3 at most. That's why I was really surprised they went down.
And these guys, are they fighty or anything?
No, they're just Marines. Just Marines. I mean, all Marines can be a little fighty.
Yeah, but they're not like 10 attacks each or anything stupid.
No. So we're in the
On
assault
the
doctrine,
charge?
so it'd be -1, and they would be 3 attacks apiece.
And the sergeant has 4.
Correct.
Yeah, so I got to kill them. So I must kill them due
Yep.
to their jankiness.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's it for my movement phase. We will just
Ouch.
creep up here, I guess. Not that that's really going to matter that much. Actually, there's no reason at all to do that. We'll run back here then.
Yeah, there's no point in getting closer to me at all.
No point
Hide in that corner.
letting you make a charge or get shots off at them.
Sure.
And then we will. Do these guys need to move just for bonus shots? I guess. Yeah, they might as well.
I
So,
would.
so they'll advance, sort of. So the back guy goes to here, but that gets within 12. The front guy, they can't intervene though,
No, they can't.
because it's a Goleman thing.
It's
that
a
lets them do
Golem.
that.
It's his warlord trait. It is.
All right. And then that's it for movement, I think, because they stay put. He stays put on the objective. We go to psychic phase.
Okay.
So we will start. I guess I can bring my other Farseer out for an extra smite. So 14, 12, 13, over 13. So the other Farseer is going to run the Footseer as well. So we'll start with him, and he'll smite.
Okay.
Goes off with a 10. Oh, I meant to spend 1 for a Seer Council, and I didn't say it. So it's just a normal one for 1 mortal.
Isn't that one that you can spend at any time, Dan?
So I've had people tell me both ways. I've just been spinning it.
It's
in
really
front.
wonky. I've even
Because
put
it says
either way.
for the rest of the phase. Now, does that include the roll you just made or not?
Exactly.
Because you have the opportunity to re-roll. So that roll's not done yet, but that I don't know.
I think it's rules as intended or manipulation, and I think people manipulate that and play it after the roll, where I think the
And then
intent
guide.
was the head, even though I've used it both ways myself.
Runes.
It's one of those things that it needs to be defined and actually talked about
Goes
in an
off
FAQ.
with the +1.
And you're on a 7?
Yeah.
And what is this?
Guide.
Guide? And it came from where?
From the everybody's right here.
Okay, I'm going to try to deny that.
Sure.
See ya!
And then, oh, you could have denied the smite too, I guess. I didn't.
It was pretty high.
So
a
we'll
10.
smite from your brain.
Okay.
Goes off. With a 7. You have the
I'm going to
opportunity
try. Might as well.
Sure.
See?
Denied. And then she'll do her aim smite. Goes off.
Can't do anything with
What's it
that.
do? Does D3 for 2.
2, so that guy goes pop.
The Farseer on bike will smite. So you're out of denies, right?
Yep.
So it goes off with an 8. Does 1 mortal.
All right, down to 2.
And then Executioner goes off with an 8. I need a 2 on this. Does 3 mortals. Because it removes a model, it does D3 more, so it does another one. So
You guys
4
done
total.
one?
And then I'll spend my last CP to cast an extra power with him. Whoops.
Okay.
To smite. And then we roll this one because it doesn't matter. Fish for a super. It's a super. 1. Oh, we only had one left anyway.
Yep.
Oh, so that didn't matter. So I didn't need to fish for a super. And then he'll cast Jinx. Goes off with a 7 because of the +1.
Okay.
And it'll go on these guys.
Okay.
So that's it for Psychic. Soul starts shooting. So these guys will shoot here. So 1 grenade for 6 shots.
Nice.
So
4 hits.
And then strength 4. So that's
2.
2 at -1. Well, actually, technically -2 ignores cover.
2 at -2 for.
Yeah. Grenades are -1 and you're jinxed.
Oh, okay. I forgot I was jinxed. That's all.
You're
So
good.
5s? Nope. And they're
Single
1 damage.
damage, yep.
So 1 guy goes pop. You killed Frank. Yerk.
7. 3s, these are the pistols. 4 to 6 is Rend. So just 1. No, Rend 1, basically, because of the jinx.
1 guy takes 1.
Okay. The 4-man's going to turn around and shoot back at them.
Sure.
So this is the strength 5s.
I wish I'd had my -1. Big old jerks.
And
4?
that's 4 at -3. So 6 is eventually. They're 2 damage.
Hey, look at that. They're dead. Actually,
No, one
excuse me,
guy's
there's 1
alive.
guy alive.
And then Tempest Launcher.
Sure.
11 shots. 5, 7, 9, 11 threes. And 4s. So I don't remember who I cast Doom on. So 4, 7, single damage. 6s.
It is about enough for. Like I said, he's dead.
He is dead. You were, again, being psychic, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's shoot at some characters, huh?
Yep.
So let's go into the guy. The banner's the guy with 2 wounds left, or 1 wound, 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So we'll put 3 guys into him,
Okay.
and then we'll put everything else into Tiggy, I think. So we'll
Okay.
just leave the apothecary. And he's T4, you said.
And I
right?
didn't get my 5++ this turn, did I?
No, I denied it.
That's what I thought.
But I didn't get guide up, so just 1. -2, 2 damage. So you're good.
Good.
That's funny. And then, so that's 5 guys into Tiggy. So 6, 8, 10. Denying guide turned out to be very important.
Yep.
Or important-ish. 3.
That's huge.
So that many -2 signals. But he has an invuln, Tiggy? Or no?
No, he's 5 ups.
2 damage apiece.
So that's 6. I'm gonna roll them all together because it's all the same guy.
Tempest
I gotta make
Launcher.
2 of these. That's 5. He's dead.
Good. So Tempest Launcher, please. So that is my turn.
Okay. Well, that's a surprise.
So I got 3 on engage, 3 points on engaging on fronts again. And then over to round 5, right? But
Yep.
Oath, you didn't fall back.
Nope.
Or you did fall back that turn.
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
Oh,
fall
I did.
back?
I fell back. You're right. I fell back there. I killed here. So I killed the
So you get a
Wave
vehicle.
Thurman.
Yep. So you're up to 10.
And I had the
No,
center
up to
at my
11.
turn.
It's the end of the battle round, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. That is
So
absolutely.
you're up to 11 on Oath.
Yep. This is gonna be a really quick
So
turn.
top of 5.
We're seriously going to.
You keep forgetting to heal too. Can't you heal your banner guy?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna heal him right now. He took the damage last turn, did he? No, it was turn before. I didn't heal him last turn. Once again, we're talking about rules of things as well. So I gotta be honest with you. All I'm gonna do is try to run and hide. I get 5 points,
Yep, hold one.
and we're gonna haul ass, advance around the corner, and just hide in the game.
Sure.
He goes 9. The other guy goes 9.
I have no interest in chasing you, so.
I know this. That's why I'm trying to just end the game. 9 and 9. You're gonna hold more, all that good stuff. That gets healed.
The only thing you could do is go to the middle and try to hold the middle for a turn.
But I'm gonna die between all your shots. I
agree.
can't get away.
Yeah.
So it's probably the better play.
You can't prevent a hold more, right?
No, he's on 3 anyways.
And I get till the end of my turn.
Yep. Because
So even if he put his 2 guys on 2 objectives.
he's still gonna hold it. And I thought of that for a moment. I'm like, he's already got 3. He can stay there and get hold more. I don't get this, so let's just go ahead and score you out.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything because.
So I get a couple points. I get not fall back.
Yep. So you get 1 for Oath of Moment for not falling back.
Yep.
You max out the push cameras. You only got 9 on priority targets. I'm going to max out priority targets to 15. I'm going to get 3 more on engage all fronts. And then
Your hold.
I'm going to get 10 on while we stand, we fight.
Because I only got one of them.
Yeah. And then I'm going to control 1, control 2. Control
Got it. Which turns into a grand total 89.76, Dan. Got me by 13.
Well, all right. That's a little closer than it probably felt, I think. That's not an insurmountable game.
Yeah.
I actually had him until turn 4.
Yeah. He had a. Well, my turn 2 was strong and it put him on the
It
back
was.
foot.
It was.
And then he tried to make plays that didn't work.
Yeah.
He needed more out of Guilliman, and he needed to kill the Incarn in 1
I did.
round of
The
combat.
Incar not dying actually.
He
was
didn't roll any
major thing.
6s to wound, so you got no mortals.
I was willing to trade Gilliman for it. Was really what it came down to. I thought if he went away, some of his shenanigans that he can do, popping in and out, went away.
Well, it ended up being
Major.
huge.
Oh yeah, it cost me 6 points.
Yeah.
So that was a 12-point swing, which is actually the difference in our scores.
Well, 6 because I held mine the whole time, so I still would have got 15.
But you got yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Because you're not actually scoring this.
But it got me a hold more
It did.
on turn 4, which I
Would
wouldn't
have been
have
11 points, which would have been a 1-point game.
1 point game. Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
And you could have forced hold 3 and then try to stay alive.
Well, and I would have had this unit potentially still alive if he didn't come back here, which
Yeah.
would have actually put me on there, and then I could try to push to hold 3.
Yep.
You're exactly
Yep.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
That was the game-breaking mistake.
that was the only, other than me not using my psychic phase again.
Sure.
But which the guide sort of mattered, but I don't think it mattered.
I don't think it was that matter. There wasn't much free to kill, and you had enough firepower that it was going to happen regardless, in my opinion.
Yeah, the tricky one was the Gilliman dying to the discharge, right? If I had rolled another 1, I'm screwed. And then
Right?
he stands up so the Incarn can charge him without having to fall back.
Exactly right.
So.
That was definitely a risky play, and it went in your favor.
Well, I had a contingency plan. That's why I did the order, because if I don't kill him with that discharge, then I kill the bike, jump to the bike.
Sure.
So
sure.
and then
And
I
I got that. I got that. What you're
yeah,
doing
and
over
then
there.
I don't charge with the spears, and I make you shoot the spears out to get to
Sure.
so it makes you go that way.
Sure. I wouldn't go that
So I
way.
had a contingency that wouldn't have been great, but I thought I could put him down. You made all your 3-ups already, so I figured you were due for some 2s and 1s.
You're exactly right, and I was due. So that was excellent game, man. That was close.
Nobody ever shoots at my Reapers anymore.
So the issue of getting your Reapers is dealing with all your other threats. That's my opinion, at least.
So I mean, he has the Incarn, the Spears, and then just a bunch of psychic characters, right?
And the Wave Serpents are actually issues as well.
You
'cause
have
it
to
pushes.
get rid of the Wave Serpents because they're protecting all my psychic.
And we all know how difficult Wave Serpents can be.
Unless
Yeah.
you have to discharge them turn 1.
You know, I found a lot of armies, Dan, maybe you've played more tournaments than me, but a lot of armies aren't building with a lot of like 48-inch guns anymore.
No,
right?
very short range.
Yeah. So to get even in range of the Reapers, a lot of people are, like they're walking
You have to
into
commit.
the Spears.
You have to commit to it.
Well, I had to commit to the middle of the board to try to engage them and hope that he wouldn't have a fire
Yeah.
Well,
fade or
the
whatever.
thing is they're
but he's
yeah.
able to do so much. When
Well, their intercept is the thing, because it's like, do you want to sacrifice a unit to be able to shoot at the Reapers? Right? Because you can stack. He could have been like, I'm going to bring down my 5-man intercessor squad or whatever they are, and if I intercept that, then you bring the assault interceptors in behind them, or whatever.
and kind of choose which
Yeah.
one's going to come in.
I'm either going to get my deploy scramblers,
So
or I'm going to
here's
get to shoot it.
Here's the question: when you intercept, it has to be done at the time of that unit.
As soon as the unit's placed. Yeah.
Okay. I actually thought it was at the end of the phase.
No.
So okay, that's good. It's good to know.
So it gets a
I can
little- so it gets a little
I can
squirrely.
force you and then choose not to, And if you chose not to,
So
we're
like
good.
on turn 2, yeah, because on turn 2 you can be like, oh, I'm going to put my normal 5-man here.
Sure.
And I might not, if I intercept it, then you're free to do whatever you want. So I'm probably not going to intercept your 5-man coming down here.
Sure.
Your whatever infiltrator guys or whatever they are, plasma or the shooty guys. I'm going to intercept.
Sure.
So if you have a throwaway unit coming out of outflank, you can use that to get around the intercept.
Got it.
Now again, rules is written. If you have ways to do that pre-game, I can intercept you multiple times.
Right.
It's like against Necrons when they do their thing where they jump forward. I just spend 8 CP and murder everything that jump forward.
Can you really do that?
Yep. Yeah. Not in
Interesting.
phase.
Yeah, so the one stratagem per phase limit doesn't apply to things
pregame.
that are not
So
in a
what pregame are we
phase.
talking about? We're talking about the stuff that the 6-inch
The
pregame?
master of time, the time guy or whatever he is, where he comes forward and then he brings 3 units forward with him.
Oh yeah.
So I just intercept.
The Veil of
each-
Darkness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just intercept each unit. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, but it happens during game though.
No, it happens before the start of the first battle round.
I thought you actually
After
did
the
that.
game
I
starts,
don't know those rules.
before the start of the first battle.
Interesting.
It's a pre-game move, so it's just like my Phantasm.
Interesting.
So if you have Phantasm, I can do the same thing.
got it.
If my
I
Reapers
honestly
are
thought
out, I can be like, bam, 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 bam. Or
I
the
actually
Dark
thought you could
Eldar
do that
one,
during the
same thing.
game. So the Veil of Darkness allows like them to take one unit and do that during the game.
No, it's not that one. It's the Shard guy. He can go anywhere 9 inches outside of my deployment zone, I think. And he
Interesting.
brings D3 units with him or something.
Oh, that's
I don't
crazy.
remember.
I'm not
The
familiar with
Deceiver?
that one. Oh, the
think-
Deceiver's one. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Catan's power.
Yeah.
Got it.
Whatever that thing is. I think it's
I
the
get it.
Deceiver. Or the
Yeah.
Trickster or something. It's got a funny name.
You're talking about like the
They use it if they're going first. They use it to bring all their shooting like
Sure.
right into your front line because
I
they
totally know
can't
what you're talking
charge that the first turn if they do that. I think, but they're like all their Goss is like right in front of you. Or the old way was they brought the monolith, those big things forward,
Yeah.
and they could like
they
spin.
come out of him and spew at him. I don't think you need to do that. I think with what's going on, you can have that 6-inch move if you go first and use that either defensively or offensively. Go ahead and increase your gun range to 15 inches. You're already 21 inches into the board. With the threat range from where you are, there's only 24 inches really in between you,
Yeah, it's only a
and you can really
specific.
push forward.
It's only a specific
specific
dynasty though that gets the 6-inch pregame move, right?
So it's actually it's a custom dynasty, but yeah, and that's the way you'd actually do it. So if you're doing warrior spam, in my opinion, Silent King needs to be there because the way he buffs them up.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to be out of the one dynasty that he is?
Nope,
You can't. You can make him a custom dynasty,
he wouldn't get the 6-inch move, but his entire army would because
and he can
he's a
still
supreme
buff them,
command. Yeah,
even though he's not in the same
it's
dynasty as them.
just Necron models. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so that's how it gets really cool. So if you see the Art of War guys when they play Necrons, a lot of times you'll see them purposely run a complete different dynasty than they do with the Silent King is. Silent King gets that 1 deny, and then he actually played his stratagem too on a 4-up he could deny. So you actually bring a little bit to the Necron,
He gets a little psychic defense.
absolutely, which they didn't have any in the past really, so it's great. And
Yeah.
they did have one strat that could do it eventually.
Well, and they have those spiders or something that can do it, right?
Yeah, they do.
Don't
yeah.
they have like an orb you can give them or something that gives them a deny?
I think you're right now. I don't think that spiders are the way to play them, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways,
Cool.
let's wrap up the stream.
yeah. Any final thoughts on this one?
For me, it went kind of how I figured it would go. You know, the problem with Marine lists is that they're
Mobility.
predictable, right? You're going to go into the center of the table.
Yep.
Steve and I have played a number of times with similar lists, and he's been punished for trying to be like too cheeky.
Yep.
And so, and the score reflected that when he plays cheeky, he's not really in the game
Exactly.
because these lists can't play cheeky, right? Marines, Ultramarines, White Scars can a little bit, but if you
Yeah.
take out the moment, you have to get in the middle of the table.
You've got to push.
You have to stay in a block, which is good against me for Reapers because my Reapers just do work.
Yep, they just
pick
sit in
up
a corner.
5 Gravis Armor Marines, no problem with turns. So.
Exactly. And it's punishing. So really my strategy against Dan today, I didn't really do what I had thought of, what I really wanted to do. And I don't know if we want to hold on to the recap or whatever and do that. But I was actually going to outflank half my army on Dan and make him choose his intercept. Which
Oh.
probably would have been the better play.
Yeah,
I really like it.
It's a lot of CP uploaded up front.
It's actually
right?
because of what I can do. It's actually, I'm going to still start with 7. So I'm only spending 5 per game to do that. Which is not so bad, to be honest. Because a lot of those units are only 2 points. 2 power level.
I think it's okay, except for if you go second, though.
Yeah.
Because I do have enough units, and they're big enough, and they're fast enough to just block out the whole board.
Exactly.
You're coming in on your deployment edge. Have a nice day.
Yeah, which does nothing for me.
So you're still shooting at what I choose. Yeah, I actually like outflanking the aggressors because I have to think about them. Because I can't leave like a Farseer, like you'll just come in and smoke him. You know, so I always have to have protection, which I really like. I actually like outflanking the one attack bike for that same reason. because then when I'm building my wall, I have to put something behind it, or else you just come in here and go, oh.
And I was too scared of freaking actually my deployment and commitment, knowing that you have that intercept. And
The intercept
honestly,
is the only thing my list does right.
I thought that it played a little differently, knowing that I can place a unit. You have to choose to shoot it or not if you want to continue. I can force your hand by forcing a couple more units in there.
Yeah, you
potentially.
can. Yep. If you have disposable ones, yeah.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is I've added some smaller disposable units to the list that I think will help with that a little bit.
And that's why I don't know if you noticed, but the hole I left was only big enough for one unit.
Exactly.
So if you dropped a disposable unit in, I was gonna be like, cool, I'll just kill them in my turn.
Sure.
And then have to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
So.
honestly,
That's why I don't leave a big enough hole. I try not to
get like
big,
3, 4,
to get
5
like 2
units.
units in, 3 units in. Yeah.
The only other option I did was I had this hole, which was kind of nice, but you had multiple units and it was a little scary. Good, luckily, only one of your units can go ahead and intercept. But yeah, if I went
Yeah,
there,
the 4-man's not that scary. I mean, it'll do damage, but it won't kill. Generally, won't kill.
If you roll right,
can
it
kill
can.
5, like a 5 regular
shouldn't,
Primaris,
but it could.
Marine, but it can. Yeah, because they're not generally guided, so it's just
Right.
how well do those 6 shots roll that are 2 damage.
sure,
But
sure.
the 4-man unit is only a 4-man unit because I didn't have anything else to do with those 32 points or whatever it is for the 4th Reaper, and because they fit in the Wave Serpent with the Storm Guardians if I wanted to go with the Storm Guardian.
Which is perfect.
So
I think overall the game went about how I anticipated as well. I really got to play against you more and kind of play some strategies. Your list, you're tooled up to kill Marines in the first place because they're such a big part of the meta. It's really hard to counter you against that. That 3 damage from those Reapers or 2 to kill any Primaris takes away some of the advantages the Primaris have.
Yeah, it does.
And it makes it really hard to when you're going against a Marine killing list.
well, and being able to choose, right? Because if you transhuman, I just go into double shooting strength 5.
You just nail another unit or whatever.
So
yeah.
I choose to shoot, and I guess we're doing that a little sloppy, but if I choose to shoot, I can shoot with the Tempest Launcher first.
Sure.
You have to transhuman when you're targeted.
Sure.
So I don't have to wait to decide what I'm shooting until I get to my next model. So I can choose to shoot after you decide whether or not you're going to transhuman.
I'm
I
not
don't want
sure
to
on
look that one up. I don't want to look
because
that
I
one
think
up
you have to pick
because
the weapon when you declare the shot.
No, you don't. You shoot one model at a time, technically.
That is true. But that first model, you declare what would happen, so that one might
Targets you do, but not what
Sure.
weapons you're using.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
interesting.
that's legit. Yeah.
That's
So I'd
That
say this
sounds
unit's
right.
going to shoot here, right? And then you have to transhuman when you're targeted for a shooting
You're
attack
exactly
or any
right,
attack.
yeah.
So I can shoot the Tempest Launcher if you're like if you want to be super technical. I'm like, okay, I'll shoot the Tempest Launcher first. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Most people are like, I'm transhuming as soon as you target them, and you're like, okay,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot the strength.
And it's
5.
still going to be instead of 3s. I mean, it's still 4s. But
Yeah.
Or it'll be 4s regardless is the issue.
Yeah, it's just
Strength
3
5,
damage.
That's 5. Yeah.
It's 3
A
damage
lot of
versus
it.
2 damage though. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And if
I'm
you're
just referring
transhuman,
to-
it makes more sense to shoot the strength 5.
well, you're 4s
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because your 4s, well, with Doom up, your 4s reroll anyway, and with a Feel Pain there, you're going to get a couple anyway.
Sure.
So that wasted wound that you're talking about, being 4 damage from 2 shots to kill a 3,
Yeah.
like a lot of times that's a Feel Pain that you make.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's not
Sure.
as bad.
Yeah.
That
On
makes
3
sense.
damage, the sucky thing is, you make 1 Feel Pain, then another 3 damage
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
goes in when they kill him.
Yeah.
Yep,
definitely
that totally makes
correct.
sense, sir.
On small units, that's why I don't know that I transhuman against Reapers with smaller units. With a big unit, I would, like 10 Terminator block or whatever, but I don't know about 5 minutes.
So
Because the
other
strength
thing-
8s are only winning you on 3s. They're not
There's-
winning you on if they're winning you on 2s, it'd be different.
part of it is habitual because there's so many other armories that don't do as much damage that you're so used to just mitigating some of that damage.
Yeah.
That makes them more survivable. You need to realize that every unit you shot at, you killed. My apothecary wasn't even a factor in this game.
Correct. Well, I
I
have
killed
to.
a couple.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I
you need to
can't-
shoot and kill.
Can't let you get free models back.
You have to remember
60
that
points of-
Dawn's entire army is shot at by, like, let's say they engage one unit and not been able to kill it with this entire army. Then you bring models back.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's super
freaking hate
annoying.
that opponent.
You just don't have that issue.
Correct.
You just shoot through 'em.
Well, sometimes I do.
Do you?
It just depends.
Just
Yeah,
not
if I
against
over-
me.
The thing is, if I oversplit, right?
Sure.
So-
Sure. Which is the bane of everyone.
Yeah.
Getting too cocky and being like, I'm going to use these here and here.
Don's army, it has a lot of shooting, but it's across many different units that are all have like a big physical footprint,
Right.
and so it's across the board. So I don't think he has as easy of a time bringing all of his shooting and his power on one unit. Dan's shooting is a giant Reaper block, and then he's got 3 tiny characters of psychic, with like psychic powers, and it's very easy.
He's got 5 psychic characters.
Yeah, but like it's physically easy to get all of those trained on the
And even
same
the
target.
Exactly right.
But they're
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
8 plus D6
Yeah.
advance. Yeah.
Exactly right. He can-
Don's armies are not like that.
His repitching is huge. I agree.
Yeah.
The thing though against Space Marine armies though is that we're always going to push for the middle of the board because for 1 our range, and for 2 the easiest thing we have is Oath.
Both, yeah.
Even in a bad game, you score 10 points on Oath. I mean,
Yeah.
The only thing is,
I mean, I pushed you out of the middle
there.
quite a bit, and you still scored 11 or 12 points on it.
Yeah.
So.
You did. You absolutely did push me in the middle. In
I
some of those
probably didn't have to
combats-
cough the Shining Spears up, but the
Yeah.
math in my head said that getting 10 on While We Stand wasn't the end of the world. So when the Incarn got safe, I was like, oh, no, I don't have to
Yeah,
worry about that.
and that was the biggest thing, the
Right.
Incarn. So honestly, because those were While We Stand, if I would have got both of those, that would have been a nice swing as well. This wouldn't have happened. That play in the middle, I just need to go a little bit further forward. Gilliman should have been so uninspired.
Yeah, I almost wonder if you're going to go into the middle that you just go on the first turn.
and just go for it.
Yeah, that you don't play cheeky. Either you don't go in the middle, or you just
go
go, right? Because you gave me one thing to shoot at that was an Oath of Moment target, so of course that's what I'm going to shoot at.
Yeah.
Again, I think you have to either play on one side of the board, and I'm going to turn it into a long game because I'm fast enough, or you have to just stack in the middle and try to threaten the whole board. I think that's what Ultramarines do best. I like having attack bikes. I like having 2 single bike units because you can still outflank them for 1 CP, and then they're nasty for killing characters and stuff. They come in off the board edge.
Well, here's the great thing. They're only 2
Or
power
forcing
level. You
CP.
can actually, for 1 command point, you can actually get 3 of them in there very easily.
Yeah, if you had 3 single man units. I like running them as single mans. I know Aaron likes running like a 3, a 2, and a 1 or something weird, but I like running
Yeah,
as-
he has somewhere like 5 or 6 total.
yeah.
And I love they're only 2 power levels, so you can actually get a little clever with them.
Yeah.
So
We can rehash some of this still out in the recap video, which we'll be posting in a couple of days for anybody interested. Dan, real quick, so going into the finals of our little stream house tournament, which army would you rather play against? Aaron's White Scars or my Tyranids? Not the people, not the person, just the army.
oh, not the person.
Not the person, just
I
the
only
army.
care about the person. I don't know. They're the same, I think, to me, honestly. So the threats come a little different, but you're as fast or faster than me, and you're tougher than me. So it's a tricky game, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think you guys would have a great game.
I feel like the White Scars would be harder for you, honestly. Maybe not. But to me, a bunch of Reapers is not a bunch of Reapers and 5 smiting characters is not what I want to see at all.
Yeah. So the question is, so the problem is secondaries, right? So
Yeah.
assume I can pitch even on primaries against both your armies, which is maybe rough, but I think I can.
Sure.
You guys have better secondaries.
Well, I don't have any special secondaries.
No, I know, but you're
I-
better able to score secondaries. than I am.
Probably, maybe, yeah.
So, because I mean, assume we both take, so against NIDS, if we both take a gauge on all fronts, I'm boned.
I probably would take engage on all
And you
fronts.
probably will.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
Point
reason for you
Scramblers
not
is a
to.
wash if you just call it and I call it because I can do it with my Deep Strikers. And then what do I do for my third? Because I can't take While We Stand, We Fight. Depends on the mission we roll, right? If there's a good mission secondary.
You
don't
take
know if
big
you're going-
game, I got a lot of monsters, right?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so I have the 2 Damashurons
Didn't-
and then
Didn't Big
3
Game
other
change
things
a
that
little
would
bit?
count for big game.
Vehicles are monsters. Over 10 wounds is 2 points, and under 10 wounds is 1 point.
I know they changed something.
I don't remember
with it.
exactly.
3 or something like that.
But you can definitely get to 10 on big game
How
from
many
my list.
big guys do you have? You have the
I have 5. So
Okay.
I have 2 Damashurons, a Hive Tyrant, Swarmlord, and the Extrin. All count.
Yeah, so against your kind of weird list, I don't know.
kind of weird list.
Well, the Mitrodons, right? They're. I mean, I know.
Nobody knows how to say them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you call big
Dimicarons.
flying dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're really cool looking models.
But they don't fly, but they do fly. But it's better than fly because you don't get screwed like my flying guys do in the charge phase or something.
They're huge lictors. I mean, that's what they do.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, just like everything in the universe, right?
Right?
Nobody notices buildings coming at them somehow
Sure.
because they're quiet. Quiet buildings don't apparently cause anybody to pay attention. Yeah, I mean, so you have pregame moves, but nothing that pulls anything off the table, right? So neither does White Scars. I don't know. Like Phantasm's huge against both of you, right? So I mean,
Yeah, I disagree. I do have a Hive Guard and the Extrin. I do think pose a threat to your Reapers that the White Scars don't have. Like, so I think the White Scars are going to be like what happened here with Steve. Like, in order to get to your Reapers, you have to get through the rest of the army
Everything.
first.
well, no, he'll just come
Nids
in
are not
back.
like that.
Yeah, he'll come in back and take one round to intercept, and then do the 3d6 charge.
Yeah,
Fish for a
maybe,
9.
maybe.
And
So
land a charge on.
sacrifice 2 like Vanguard units, put them both back there.
Yeah, he'll do like intercessors. Because
got it.
if I don't intercept the intercessors and they still make a 9-inch charge,
Sure.
my Reapers are screwed. 'Cause-
Well, yes
Yeah.
and no. I mean, you can always fall back and still shoot. They're only going to kill 1 or 2.
yeah, maybe depends on if they wrap me up and
Good point.
where I have to go.
If you can get the full wrap, that's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
we all know that, but that's a lot. Especially
But again,
when it's spread out.
right, I can fall back and shoot for 2 CP, but then he dictates where I go.
Sure.
Right? That's the problem.
Agreed.
I don't worry about your stupid no LOS guys because I'll just fire you back into the wave surf, man.
Yeah, which is kind of
cool. I think I can blow that wave serpent up. I think.
Man, wave serpents can be brutal sometimes.
With your
I
hive
think.
guard?
Between the hive guard and the exocrine, I think I can take
Does
him
the
out.
exocrine have no LOS shooting?
No.
No, it's line of sight, but it's
so
pretty
I'll
good.
just hide from it.
Yep. If he's hiding properly, that's going to be tough, bud.
We'll see. We'll see.
Definitely, we will see,
I'm
and it'll be
interested.
awesome.
Well, I gotta be
very
there
interested.
first. So anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for I think this video today. So if you've enjoyed this, watch out for our recap video, which we'll post in a couple of days. The next game in the series will be myself versus Aaron, and that should probably be it's gonna be next week, probably next Saturday. I appreciate everybody spending time and hanging out with us, and that's all that I got for today. Steve, anything
Thanks,
you want to
guys.
say?
Yeah, it was an awesome game. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Absolutely.
As always.
Good times. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And please let us know of any mistakes we made. It's always great to hear back from you guys. Get a little coaching. We all know it's a complicated game. We all make mistakes from time to time. And hope you guys enjoyed.
Dan, final thoughts?
Absolutely. I hope you guys like looking at me.
All right.
He's so pretty.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.